That's what you call a tongue. What's those? Fuck, I can't even think of.
We're playing the game? What?
Twist wrapped.
Pussy?
Twist wrapped cowlick. You take the thing that keeps your bread fresh and you put it around your cowlick, and that's what Richard had.
Yo, cowlick. You're killing me already.
Time, weather, and
Hello and welcome back to the MHOG podcast.
All right, welcome to Wine and Cheese.
This is Ali and Marina, and you are listening to Not Real Radio 9. In studio guest, the one they call BRAWLA, formerly of Aggro-Fate and now of the Enclave. Break music by Ravens of October. After our show, continue listening to hear those songs in their entirety off of their new album, Contact. Tonight, we investigate the Build-A-Band Society. We will cover the Batman vs. Superman conspiracy. Daredevil continues. Reviews of Billsberry, The Absence Project, CAIN Resurrection, and Akadia. Mayday's on the lemur. Czar Jones is on the microphone. And now it's time for Not Real Radio 9.
I'm telling you, I'm really upset out there, people. I mean, I've just had enough. I'm there every day fighting for this music scene. I mean, and people trying to take it over. They're trying to take it over. It's the New World Band Organization. I've been behind the lines, people. I went to the Build-A-Band Society meeting. I saw what they were doing out there. They're trying to destroy the scene for their own selfish gain. They're out there, people. Wake up! Wake up, music scene! What's up, bro?
How you doing, man?
That's fun. I've been waiting to do that all day. Czar Jones, behind enemy lines.
It's serious right now. It's really serious.
Damn, man, it was almost like we rehearsed that.
Yeah.
I have to say it. He has a notepad in front of him, and you didn't read none of that just now.
That was from the heart. I'm out there.
I felt it.
That quite took me by surprise, if I may say.
Yeah,
I wasn't ready. Because y'all didn't give me a rundown or nothing before everything.
Unprofessional ass shit.
Don't
It's not
worry.
real. That's why we don't have to.
Nothing's real.
We
don't
don't talk
do
about it anymore. We like a certain level of excitement. We talked on Wednesday for about 5 minutes about the show, of all things we want to do after episode 12. But we really don't discuss the show too much. Thank you, audience.
It
Good
makes it more
audience tonight.
genuine, more fresh.
You get real reactions. Like, we fought the whole time. You came early, which is always a good guest.
Oh, yeah. I was bored, man.
And we hang out, and you try not to say things because you want, when you talk about it to bring out a true reaction and not something that sounds rehearsed. Like, oh,
Right.
we already knew we were on the same page when it came
Because
to
half
it.
the stuff we try to talk about, you said, well, save it, stop it.
Right,
And
I
I was
wanna
like,
talk.
oh, well, I don't know what to
Yeah.
do now. Talk.
Yeah, now we can't remember anything we were going to say.
No, I mean, I'm sure. I mean, it came out. I mean, talk about the stuff with the scene, the Gulf
scene.
Coast. Oh yeah. Well, I say, I mean, they can't see the quotation marks, but I don't use that. I mean, there's no scene here. I say, like Ali said earlier, it's more of a community. Like if you look what a scene is in New York, California, that's a scene. Like same band, same genre.
Yeah, and
Pretty
I
much
think I refer to it as a cult. It's more of a little cult than a music scene.
Well, I say cult. Well, I don't know who's listening.
I don't
to
think of
that,
it as a
but-
cult.
Well, it seems like, I say, when you say cult, it brings to mind to where if you consider a New Orleans band and you don't dress like the Goat Whore guys or you don't look like the Crowbar guys, then you're not going to be on any webzine or site from that covers metal music anywhere.
Right. You know.
So, I mean, not what you bring cult, I say it like that, but it's definitely no, I guess, scene as far as what people consider a scene.
There's definitely something going on, though. I think a lot of bands that have been around a while and I think are very good and talented, they're all starting to participate in each other's projects and promoting each other.
yeah.
And I think it's fun. Like it makes the whole thing so much more enjoyable. And you're making new friends and you're seeing people. Like you and I go back a long way, and I never would have back then. I would never said we were going to be doing this.
Yeah, I wouldn't have thought of it either.
You know,
I
I dug out the Rise of the Crop shirt.
And that's 2004.
Yeah.
So,
And then the names on it,
what's that?
where it had like Surface
Aggro-Fate.
on there.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, Surface did
Merriweather,
play it, and I even
right?
forgot
Skin
about
Crawl,
that.
and it's like, man, these are still people that we're involved with and are still creating art now. And it's cool to look back and see how long ago it actually started, you know?
Well, what's even crazy, and I was bringing it up to somebody even when we went to the Absence Project show. So what we in, 2016? So you got this shirt from 2004 with all those bands on it. From then to now was what, 12 years?
2 years from now.
Thank you, Steve.
Everybody's been in probably like 5. Everybody on that damn list probably jammed in a form of band together or been in a band together. Maybe like this is probably their 3rd or 4th band since that band on the shirt in 2004.
I think a lot of the things we used to think about then, like what making it was or what your future plans or hopes was, mostly just to get high and drunk.
Right.
Like, things were simpler then. But now it seems more pure because the people who are still doing it are doing it because A, they're still addicted to drugs, and B, they can't quit. Like
Right.
it's in them. Like the other people that quit and they go have families, and not saying anything's wrong with that, but
No, none at all.
a
Not
lot
at
of
all.
people have bowed out and go, look, I don't want to do it anymore. And they go have a separate life outside of music. But there's a couple of core people that can't quit. It just becomes a part of them to where it would take something significant for them to stop doing it. Because the
Right.
dream's gone. It's not like I'm doing this because somebody's going to write me a check and I'm going to just be a rock star.
Right.
That dream
Well,
kind of
I don't know
fades.
how many bands listen, but me, like, I'm probably gonna refer to my buddy Jared a lot. And we look at these bands that never quit, and they probably still been together since back then. But we more think of it of half of me is like, I give them credit, man. They've been a band since mine first started ever, 2002, and they still are now. So it's kind of like, man, I give them credit. They still keep them together, same originals, and the half has like, why didn't they quit? What are they doing? They already had their life established. Because when we first started out, I would consider when bands first start out, it might be like a junior high stage, this and that. You don't know what you want to do with your life. You still live with your parents. They're funding half of your equipment, this and that anyway. Then you go through that, I got a real job. That's when you see people start quitting this and that. I either knock this chick
start
up
running out of
or
time.
yeah, I got this either I'm about to have a baby or all right, now my mom's making me pay electricity. She's making me put a fourth in it.
I got to wash my own clothes.
Yeah, exactly. She's making me buy my own detergent. So the $20 I would have spent on putting up for T-shirts, I got to get a job now, man.
Right.
Life's hard now. I need an extra $30 or
Now, I haven't seen you in a while. There's a big gap.
$30.
Thanks, Pickle.
30,000.
There's a big gap. After Aggro-Fate breaks up, you kind of weren't around much. Well, I didn't see you.
Well, it was TUC. That was right after. And then that I think maybe TUC lasted maybe 3 years, this and that. But it started off hot because the momentum I had from Aggro-Fate working so hard jumped right into TUC. And them still being somewhat in high school. I mean, TUC shows was mainly all their friends from Luleland. Like, everybody in Luleland would come to the shows, like Ali was saying earlier. And then the drummer, sister, got with the singer from Chimera, and that got us on all these big shows. But it went so hot so fast. The moment we was playing these shows that only had maybe 5 or 10 people, they didn't want to play there no more for the sake of, man, only 10 people come here, 20. But I played the shows to where I traveled 8 to 12 hours, and they didn't know that a band was booked, all the hardships with Aggro-Fate. So it took me a while to quit Aggro-Fate, so with TC, my patience level was lower to where, all right, well, I'm done too. And I just started working on the river, and I had to get my financial situation straight. But I didn't want to come off like that too. Now that I'm in the Enclave, you're going to probably see me more active. I'm at local shows because Tony from NOLA Party, when he saw me at the show, was like, what the fuck you doing here? I was like, damn, I'm coming to support a band.
Right. I'm back in.
Right, but I don't want to be that guy. But I took a break completely, considering if I went to a local band show, I don't want to say envious is the word, but I would be like, well, fuck, I want it so bad.
I think it's jealous.
Well, no,
Right,
I didn't want to.
It's
I didn't want to stop. And it's like it would just make me want it more. Not so much jealous, but the hunger. I wanted to suppress the hunger. So pretty much, I did a metaphorical hydroxy cut. And it took my break.
Yeah, if you don't want to do meth, going to hang out at a meth house is probably a bad idea.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, we used to play the Animal House all the time. I don't know if MP79 ever played there. It was the venue on the West Bank.
I think we played there one time, like forever, like one of our
It was
first shows.
Scratchies, Sharkies, Animal House, World's Cheapest Drink, Cheap Shots. So if a person got shot there on Monday, the venue had a new name on Friday. It did.
That's awesome.
Jared, it's live, man. He's doing this now. The gunshot came out of nowhere. But I mean, I did take a break. But I see. Well, I don't want to mention bands and names. I don't know who's all listening. But I see the same thing happens with everybody. If you take a break, I mean, you really take a break. Like, you're not in the community cult whatsoever.
You know, there's learning periods too, where you clear your head and you think about life itself, and it's hard to do that when you're engrossed in the game. You kind of got to step back and take your time away. That way you can, grow and learn, and then you come back to execute. But that time away is huge. I mean, it happens to the best of people. That's the South part. Resurface is pretty much this is the enemy with Daniel.
Oh no! Don't let Jared hear you say that.
Oh. but I mean, it is next week when the Elder is on. No, but BRAWLA for coming on.
I got in trouble.
But they really are though, and having known all the guys in This Is the Enemy, they're like the clean cut guy that you want to be your neighbor, like super cool. They don't have no drama with them, no beef. So what would cause something like that to break up? When, I mean, you're just in a it's not like you're signed and having to live with these people. It's not like you're just a local, you go on your own life, you play shows. But yeah, it's small stuff like that. I mean,
when you're not making money and you're doing it for fun, it's not fun anymore. It's easier to kind of let it go because you don't have to do it. It hasn't become that occupation.
Well,
real fun.
I feel like even if you, I feel like even in a situation like that, at this point, if you are making some kind of money, you don't, I mean, there's probably jobs you could deal with the bullshit and make more money. It's all about how bad you really want to do it.
Do you think you could quit?
Quit what?
Doing music.
Well, I mean, I feel like I just have maybe 5 or 6 more years. So
really,
yeah,
you're gonna die?
No, man, I ain't gonna be able to jump around like an asshole. Maybe my health is still the same at that point. I'll probably still do it.
Maybe if you don't stop, you stay in shape.
I mean, it's hard to get on the elliptical when I have a Little Caesars like on the next block. I didn't even try to justify it too. Like, you know what? I'm gonna go get this Little Caesars and eat it by myself. So I'm gonna walk there and get it and come back and thinking that's gonna help, but it doesn't. I'm bloated.
What if you develop into like a blues singer or something? You couldn't change up your style. It's had to change since you first started,
You did rap, right? Didn't you do like a rap album or a few songs?
But I'm not like a gangster. I have a whole page of rap songs, but it's about fat chicks and not having money or whatever. I'm not a gangster by any means, so I don't want to have that persona. I'm not like who's the little guy that just came out, Slim Jesus? I don't want to be that guy.
Why?
I don't know who that is.
You saw Slim Jesus?
No, but I'm just curious of why you don't want to be him. Yeah.
Oh, I mean, because he's probably smaller than Allie, talking about shooting people and killing them. Now he gets all the shit to where when he shows up at shows, people call him out.
Really?
Yeah, he gets punked all the time.
You see, it's funny when he does it. If somebody like you did that, it might be a problem. Like, I'm going to walk in here and fucking smash all of you, and then he walks in, everybody's like, oh, fuck.
Well, what's cool is, too, joining the Enclave, I always praise Josh as a singer. I mean, he does every single voice I can think of in all the genres I listen to, and we're gonna practice together, because I consider myself a one-trick pony. He doesn't see me as that and wants me to
really?
push. Yeah,
what does he see you as?
Well, he thinks I could do it all that he does.
Oh, boy.
So I'm going to try.
Is he wrong?
I mean, I think I can. I just picture myself as, I mean, you always talk about my stature, my hand, my retarded finger.
Yeah, it is quite small.
I can't picture myself.
It's such a large man. That
I can't picture myself
small.
in a crowd. I mean, I really love the adrenaline and everything from playing the metal show screaming. I can't picture my big ass trying to serenade a crowd
what can I do?
What can I do?
Singing like some fucking it's too late to say sorry.
You'll put some delay on it, you'll be fine.
Right.
They give you that Richard delay?
Oh, shit.
You'll be all good.
Oh, the Richard delay. No, there's a delay, then there's a fucking echo.
Misery.
But I don't know if that was the sound guy fucking with him or not. But
it definitely was the sound guy fucking with him.
I do like that little.
It worked, though. It sounded cool. Dude, Richard is so. Look, let's review this real quick because we were both at the CAIN Resurrection and Absence Project show. There was another band there, but
Akadia.
fuck that band. I don't care about it.
Come on, dude. Don't be like that. Why are you going to be
Dude,
like that?
They had
thing
cool
too-
top hats.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say. Were they a member of the Top Hats?
What?
No. They were just, they were wearing hats.
Dude, that one dude
Oh.
took it off and pulled a rabbit out of it. I'm like, this fucking band is great.
Well, I thought they did it because Easter was coming up. I was like, all right, you see the Mad Hatter. Where's the other one at? What's the other one's name?
We should borrow one of those hats
Alice
for
in
my birthday
Wonderland.
next year.
Didn't the Mad
right?
Hatter have a rabbit with him?
I think
or was
so.
the White Rabbit
The White
thing?
Rabbit.
No,
Oh, he
but-
was.
Don't go chasing rabbits.
But, dude, I thought those
You're gonna
dudes were
fall.
really good.
All right. They were okay.
No, I mean,
They were
dang,
very
I don't know who's all
powerful.
listening. I guess I'm gonna have enemies. After
Why, you
this
worried
one.
about that?
Well, no, not too much.
This is not real radio. Anything you say
Akadia,
may or may not
CAIN-
be real.
CAIN Resurrection is what I put in the. They probably been jamming way before my time, and I give them credit. But to me, they was the same band as far as sound. Like the Absence Project stuck out a little more to where they both had that same. All right, we'll have new metal riffs, new metal. It's kind of like the same groove bounce,
Right.
but the singers are the show. You know, like it's
They
focused on
would
them.
define them as a original kind of band.
Yeah, because the first guy had that Alice in Chains kind of sound.
She's saying the
He
music
did-
fucking typical.
I would, yeah. I mean, it was just seemed like because they did the bounce in the guitar player for the first band. I didn't know if he was looking for his pick or
Oh,
not.
I'm replacing Pickle.
Sorry about your arm, bro.
What's wrong?
She snotted all over you.
It wasn't snot. I just coughed.
Oh, she sneezed on me.
Not
I
real,
coughed.
not
I
real
feel it.
snot.
Just don't get
I'm
into my
sorry.
beer.
No, I didn't. I was like in this direction. We're fine.
All right, we're trying to be good. So you're saying the Absence Project did stand out, though?
Yeah,
They're on a
definitely.
good little run. They
I
got
mean,
a
they
cool
got the
set.
light boxes, but they've been doing it for
They
a long
got the
time.
light boxes.
I mean, they really do.
They
do.
Let's see light boxes.
I mean, that's cool. I mean, I look at that every
not
time.
there. Sorry. Had nothing to do with their quality.
But they've been doing it for a while, and then I mean, I don't know too much about the Indian girl they have playing guitar.
She's cute.
Yeah, she's super cute. I think she used to play bass for Kitty.
She didn't put a little more makeup on or something.
Oh
though.
man,
Looking a
I
little
don't know. I
rough.
think it's a natural beauty. I don't
I'm
think
pretty
it's-
sure I've seen an Adam's apple.
I love her, man. I'll let her see my wingworm any day.
Dude, you never know these days.
They're the
dude.
only local band with an Indian training. How disappointed were you when Richard's up there with his sleeves on? What the fuck is that?
Yeah,
What
that was
that?
wrong.
You crack a TP joke and people want to know what TP stands for. I was like, oh, well,
There you go.
sheepy.
Were you disappointed Richard had his sleeves?
Well, because I listen to the show all the time,
Right.
and it's become a stigma. I mean, he cuts the sleeves off. I
Yeah,
don't know
I don't have my sleeves on
he's
tonight.
gotta show
off
I
the guns,
perform,
dude.
I
Come on.
perform sleeveless.
because you're reviewing his show.
Right,
That's
I thought
why
we had a
see
thing
it.
going.
I guess not. Well, I know he was upset because that's the first time I've ever seen him with a not black shirt on.
I was disappointed in that too. And then it said bending over on it. And I'm like,
Because
what is this?
you and Mayday remember back in the day, Skin Crawl used to wear the same fucking shirt every time.
Unfortunately.
about
I think
that.
I think Richard is doing the same thing with the jeans. I don't know if there is this more
Really?
starch. Yeah, I mean
It's
it's,
his
the
only
same
good
black
pair?
It's the show gear.
Yeah, you'd think they'd be a little more gray
Hey,
by
I
now.
wear the same. I wear the same black dress every time we do Zombies Eating Sheep. I just wash it.
But I don't. But he's a dude though.
So you think he just don't wash? He kind of throws them in a corner and then fluffs them up, puts them back on next show.
It makes it look more because they're trying to be a rock
If
band,
you
right?
smell
So
it and
will
it smells
seem more
okay,
rockish.
it's fine.
We did go and I don't know why, but I guess because we look stupid and we wear goofy costumes on stage. And it's like my thing right now that I'm going through. I hope music would evolve back into a stage show and stop trying to identify with an audience and try to entertain an audience
Right.
by being larger than life. I'm just on that little kick right now. It goes in and out, it fades.
So if you saw a local band, let's say 30 minutes before going on, did the makeup and all that, you would like that more than just
Yes.
assholes in their clothes that they would wear on a normal day?
Yes. Oh,
Doesn't
I
have to
love
be
it.
makeup, but like
Like
wearing
Rick Flavor
something
at
that
Arsenal?
looks like you've tried to.
Rick Flavor and Arsenal had like the cool lights, and then they all wore white with these ties and these crazy wigs, and they just looked fucking ridiculous. They
That's
looked-
Elvis, right? Elvis
Yeah,
is
yeah.
We're
they're
gonna be
incredible.
playing some Ravens of October at break, and then if you're listening back on a recorded version, they'll be at the very end of the show, all the songs.
in their entirety.
Yeah, Elvis was
This
one
is
of the
other
first
problem.
real Aggro-Fate fans, and I saw him at the birthday show, and he was handing out the Rick flavored Arsenal.
Yeah.
And then hit me with a, do you remember me? I'm like, dude, how can I not? Half the time, you and the Thibodeau crew was the only ones. These people would drive from Thibodeau. There'd be like 10 of them, and sometimes they'd be the only ones we were playing in front of.
Fucking right,
I
dude.
forgot
That's a
what
good scene. That's a good community, and it
They
is.
got a good
Homo
cult
people
over there.
fucking go to shows out there. It's
She's
awesome.
sleeping outside tonight.
Yeah, I know.
But what defines scene? I always
I
thought
don't
it was
know. I
like
don't
the
know what the fuck
same.
to call it.
Like, I don't know.
Fuck this music shit. When
Yeah.
did they start
Why
calling
would
you
you do
BRAWLA and why?
Oh man, Bridge City. Before, like how we all into music right now.
All right.
We was in the backyard wrestling.
Are you serious?
Yes. I got videos of this shit.
It's like 12, 13, what?
Maybe
25?
No, not at all.
Right.
Maybe probably starting at the age of 10.
All right.
That's how I first met
45.
Jared. We used to bully the piss
Not
out
you,
of Jared.
Pickle. Pickle heard wrestling. Now he's all excited.
Well, no,
Two.
so we used to do this shit. We'll videotape it, pass it around school, and everybody wanted to see it because it was us being assholes, hurting ourselves.
Y'all watching ECW at the time?
Oh, ECW
Sabu,
was the number
Cactus
one.
Jack and
That was
shit?
the number
All right.
one.
All right.
It was ECW.
Gotcha.
But we started making up cheesy storylines.
And they say people don't see something on television and go do it.
Oh, man.
Oh, shit. All
we
right.
loved Garbage Day because that would be the weapons we would use for the next day. That's how it
It was
happened.
called garbage.
It's so helpful.
But
So you're in the backyard. You're recording each other. Y'all.
well, it started. Well, we lived in Bridge City, most of us, and we would do all of Bridge City. And my character, which I didn't have a name or whatever, so
What do you mean you didn't have a name?
a
You're like
wrestling name.
Superman?
No,
You're
a wrestling
hatched
name.
out of a fucking egg?
No, it was a the wrestling name. So watching wrestling, not familiar with Brooklyn Brawler.
Yes.
I lived in Bridge City, so I was the Bridge City Brawler. and my gimmick would be I would wake up in trash. Like, so whoever had the biggest trash that week, I would have to they would make me lay in this
Was
shit.
Sammy Cusimano over there doing this? All right.
But they would make me fucking lay down in this trash.
They would make me. What? The cult leaders? What?
Yeah, well, I mean, the group. And I wasn't like the
Mini
the standard
McMahon.
of the group. So it was like, all right, so that's my character. All right, I'm waking up in the fucking trash to go fight somebody for the belt.
Right.
So it was Bridge City Brawler. Then I moved to Oswego and just dropped the Brawler. But we kept it to where when we was in school, so many people wanted these VHS tapes. We would make them so much
Really?
to where we wouldn't call ourselves our real names by any means.
Right. You lost that guy.
Yeah,
You
so
became
it was just
something
Brawler.
larger
Yeah,
than life.
and then it became like a childish thing to where if you and I were like the best friends in that group at the time,
Alright.
if you accidentally called me Philip, I owed you a lick to the face because you didn't call me
to
Brawler.
the face.
Right,
Yeah,
right,
to the
right.
face.
Ouch. Is that
So-
why you got that red mark? Y'all still playing this?
I don't know what it is.
All right. I don't know what that is.
But
What did you drink?
so
Daniel said fucking 7-foot Oscar the Grouch.
Yeah, look, you talk about being younger. At what age do you become like this kid's abnormally large? Like, is it growing up, even like at
well, I've
5
always
years
been
old?
taller. I mean, I guess because I mean, even at some point, when try to confront certain girls, I would lie about my age. I was just like, "Fuck, I'm 2 years older." Now that I'm 31, I tell them I'm 25.
You're a smart man.
No, but I think since having, like, you even mentioned this to me one day. Now the beards are in. You've been having
Right.
that fucking beard forever since I've known you. Now, before I had the beard, I got ID. Grow the beard because it was a turning 30. I wanted to look the part. Now I get ID because I have a beard.
Right, they think you're hiding. He's
Yeah,
trying to
well,
look old.
it's the thing now. Because even like undercuts were cool back then, but now undercuts are back as long as you comb it back. Slick it.
Not that kind of cut. This
I
ain't the
can do
tack
it,
at
boss.
barbershop.
Oh, yeah.
But no, but that's where Brawler came in. Then when Aggro-Fate first started, it was a cheesy thing too. Was like, all right, well, I'm not wrestling anymore. So if anybody would come at me, and this is cheesy,
I'm
saying this.
retired from wrestling.
No, I'm saying this older now. But the bands I got into, they was all in their feelings. Like, oh, this girl broke my heart. I'm gonna write 10 songs about her. So you just writing the shit. So when people would ask what Brawler was back in, like, well, off stage I'm Philip. On stage I'm Brawler because I'm fighting my emotions on the stage. Well, that shit sounds cheesy as fuck
I
now,
go
but it
sleep
kept
in
on.
some garbage right before the show. And then
Well, I
I'm
probably
like,
smelled
do it.
like it. But no, I mean that's what kept going. So even now, like if I have a career in a profession, I would shake hands, say Philip. 2 days later, like, hey Brawler, what's up? I was like, oh fuck it. So the only thing I could do now is just add the New Orleans twang to it. I took the ER off and put an A. Even though my first tattoo ever says Brawler with the ER. I mean, it just stuck like that.
You spelled your own name
I had
wrong
to
on your
explain that
arm.
to Mark. He's like, what do you mean L-A? Where's the ER? I'm like, no, there is no ER. It's just an A.
I'm trying to get back to my
Where you
hip hop
have
roots.
you have that Harahan accent almost.
The fuck does that mean?
Oh,
does
that
that
is
mean?
too.
So it's kind of like one of those things to where if you say like, all right, what tattoo is this on my leg right here?
An owl.
No, but from what restaurant?
Oh, Hooters.
See, it doesn't sound like an ER when he
No,
says
Hooters. Like Hooters.
it. Yeah.
Drooling.
I didn't hear the T, and I heard an A.
Yeah, it's not like
Hooters.com. Take the football poll. Register to win a Bubba Keg Grill.
So it's good today.
What is he doing over? I can't even see I can't see his hands, and it's making me nervous.
We never know what that
How
fucking
does that
dude's
fucking
doing.
happen? How does that happen? You knew he had that tattoo?
Yeah, I talked to him about it Friday.
Oh, boy, you see that?
A little recon.
See why you're not
Damn,
supposed to talk
Mayday.
before the show?
But no, but
Damn, Mayday.
But
You're
hey,
like
he-
a fucking investigative
I said,
reporter.
yeah, I
he's,
had to wait
he's
to see what he
professional,
did.
not real radio, because he went, hey, is that a Hooters owl? As I tried to explain it, he brick-walled me, said save it for Sunday, and then walked off. That's when y'all left. Because I told y'all to bye. I got a brick wall and said save it for Sunday. I didn't see him again.
We got our new. We like to thank our new sponsors, Hooters. It's pretty cool.
Well, that's, I mean, when I joined TUC, it wasn't so much this girl broke my heart or this person upsets me. There's actually a song and a video. I don't know if you ever seen it, but we made a song about Hooters.
Really?
Yeah,
That's pretty cool. I didn't
We have
know.
a music video for it too online.
They got Hooters girls in the video too.
Oh, I wish. It's
Couldn't
Hooter
afford
Wings,
those.
that's it. But it's like a metaphorical. You would never know I'm talking about Hooters unless I told you. But the music video is, we had somebody that wanted to come shoot it. Devin Todd, he plays in the Observer now. I don't know if he still plays in them. He wanted to be a guinea pig, but he's done killer videos since then. So the whole thing was, I show up, we're at practice, we have Hooter Wings, we can't write a song because Party in the USA was already taken by Miley Cyrus. She already did it. And we
Damn.
was playing a bar mitzvah, and we had the extra 10 minutes to spare. We wanted to make the full money. A box of, you know how they are, they cheat, man. So a box of Hooters comes out of nowhere, and the drummer eats a wing. And as he takes a wing, he's like, yeah, I got an idea, y'all just follow me. And we just, and actually that was
they were the inspiration.
that was TUC's last practice at 401 because we filmed it there. Assholes were drunk, like, let's kick holes in the wall. Well, the hole in the wall was one hole away from going in the crowbar's room. So, of course, they said something. I'm trying to play it off because Jarrett was the landlord at the time. He's like, hey, I heard you had a party. Oh, man, it was a little get-together. As if, like, he's not going to see.
I went back to my wrestling
Yeah.
roots.
As if you're not going to see. And I don't even know what that guy's band he's in now. I think maybe he's in Down.
Oh,
He used to
watch-
be in Goat Whore. He was in Crowbar. Now I think he's in Down. He
Pat?
was the one that came through. We got
Pat, you talking about with the white hair?
Hey,
Or
Brawler,
gray?
watch this fucking disaster.
What's happening? Is this a phone call?
We got a phone call. Who's this?
Hello.
Hello.
Turn your radio off or down or mute or whatever.
It's not a real radio.
I don't
Yeah, it's
care.
not.
Radio, Dopey.
Turn your speaker off.
Oh God,
All right,
this
who's
guy's
on the
horrible.
Who's on the
It's not
phone?
radio, stupid.
All right, who
Oh.
is this? Is
Hey,
this
who let that big dummy on y'all's show to talk about his beard?
Oh, that's Daniel. That's Daniel from.
Nope.
No.
Nope.
you, dude.
Who's that? I don't know if it's.
I don't know. Who's calling up here? Say your
Y'all
name.
talking about undercuts and stuff. I've got the market clinched on undercuts in my little bun.
That's Richard.
Richard.
That's right.
That's right.
Damn. I guess we're gonna have the joy of misfortune now to listen to his voice.
Yeah, y'all gotta put the joy of misfortune on. Y'all are talking about feelings. Put that record on.
Why you calling in so fired up? You got a problem with Brawler?
Nah, I love him. I just wanted to pick on him.
Yeah, I hear you. What are you, fucking nuts? The dude's gigantic.
Yeah.
I'm positive he could crush you. He'll put your sleeves back on. Whatever that means.
You know he can't. I mean, he's a turkey. He's as big for
I
nothing.
really am big for nothing. That's why I got the tattoos and the nickname.
The butterball.
I really am.
He tries to scare people with all
Brawl.
that.
I
The only thing I think I'm pissed off more about Richard calling at this moment because I had to piss, but now I feel like I can't get up and walk away.
that would be
You
rude.
can't get off
That
the
would
line
be,
now.
it'd
I
be
gotta
super
talk to you.
rude.
I
So-
called to talk. I want to talk.
I'm gonna go in this beer bottle right here. But Mark's already been looking at me weird this whole
It's
time.
gonna be awkward.
I done got 3
I'm
winks
just.
and a
Hey,
thumbs
what
up.
do we do?
I'm not
What
gonna
are we
lie,
talking
Richard.
about? What's the topic?
Well, the topic is Brawler's penis. Is it a little shrunken retard thing like that finger, or is it like does it match the toes? You want to see the
Hey,
size of these toes?
have you guys ever seen that movie Bedazzled? Is that what it's
Yes.
called?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know how when she's in the locker room with the big retard basketball player,
Yeah.
and he's got the little baby penis.
Yep.
That's what I imagine Brawler's penis is like.
All right, fair enough.
Absolutely. Yeah.
That's what I always thought was controversy about that because it's like there was nothing wrong with him at all. And I don't know if that movie was directed for kids or not, but it clearly says like he re-wished because his dick was small.
Yep.
I mean, that was the only reason why other than that, he
Yeah.
would have stayed in
Yeah.
that life. He would have. If you watched the movie, he would have stayed other than his dick was small. Then I'm thinking like Brendan
That's
Fraser.
really the topic.
No, there's, I mean,
Y'all
what
talking
is
about
it?
his bird?
No.
I called in to talk about your bird.
Actually,
Yeah.
we were
Yeah.
wondering why. A, one, why did you have sleeves on? And two, why was it a bending over shirt?
What?
How did this
Oh,
happen?
come on, man.
How did
'Cause
Phil
Doty,
Doty make it onto
I gotta-
Richard's body that night?
I got to support my boy.
But
That's
why
a
did it
bad
have sleeves?
answer.
Why did it
yeah,
have sleeves?
what's up with the sleeves? You go
I
on
couldn't
tour,
cut 'em
you
off,
play
I-
around, other people, and they get sleeveless, Richard. You show up back home to play for your hometown crowd, and you got fucking sleeves on.
Well, I guess the question would
I know.
be to,
And it was
I dropped the
blue.
ball.
to disrupt
I
any
dropped the
rumors that was, did you get the shirt prior to playing that night, or you been had it?
No, he brought it for me that moment.
See, so the rumor is true. So we heard that he ironed that decal on an hour before making it there and gave it to you, and you felt pressure because I mean
He was
'cause
like, so you're going to wear this?
what is it? What is what I want to get at? I mean, we're airing it out. Richard,
I want to know what shirt was he going to wear that he didn't wear
Exactly.
because Phil Doty fucked it all up. Richard, what
I
was
wasn't
it?
going to wear one. I wasn't going to wear one.
Okay, Turtle.
well, was it already?
I was gonna-
So that shirt was already promised
I
to
was
be
gonna get
there.
on stage. I was going to get on stage with no shirt for Mark because I know he wants to see that.
Oh, yeah.
Well, was that shirt already promised to be there for that night for that show?
If I would have had that TUC shirt, I would have worn that one.
Well, you earned that one.
They didn't have an iron.
What I was telling Mark was you had the thing
He
online.
gave
which
me
I-
one out of his trunk. Hey, you had that shirt in your trunk so long, dude. The fucking tape is melted onto the fucking shirt now.
Oh yeah, well it's a free shirt, man. You can't complain. Everybody's having that problem. I've been having those
Oh, I
shirts
can
since
complain.
TUC.
Fuck you!
I have
I get much better free shit.
in
complain.
TUC. I would put up my own money. I mean, it was in school. I had a job,
Right.
so I would put up for the shirts, and I would just make the
$30.
money back, and the extra
shirts
money.
legit.
The extra money would go into a band fund, but I haven't sold the shirts. I keep on myself just to sell. So that's what Richard's talking about. Jared, I gave him some, this and that. But that sticker shit is not coming off.
Oh, no.
Because I
But
wrapped
they
it up.
melted in your trunk.
Yeah, I mean,
You're selling them out of
before
your
the
trunk
trunk
like
was in the
fucking
closet.
Metallica with their
Yeah.
tapes.
Yeah.
But no,
Yeah.
I know you have the campaign going, and it's pretty cool.
shirts
To where
are cool.
when the band get, you doing every show you play, you're wearing the local band shirt.
Yeah.
So this was our, I mean, no, it's a real
You're
thing.
fascinated by this.
No, I think it's awesome. I mean, the campaign was, I'm not even going to buy you a shirt. Just give me a shirt and I wear it. It's free press pretty much.
I like how you made the what shirt am I wearing?
free
that night.
wardrobe.
It's fun. Now it's
But
something to
exactly,
keep
but that's why
track
I was
of.
curious to where he got the shirt prior to the show. So it was already probably spoken of maybe a week before. It couldn't be in a springed on you, considering every show you playing is a local band shirt.
So you saying you think he took off another shirt to put on Doty's? Like
Oh, I
another
know.
band-
I'm thinking like that
Oh.
that didn't
You
happen
think I
that
bumped
night.
somebody out of the list?
No, I'm thinking that
Bumped
decision.
somebody?
I'm thinking that decision didn't happen that night.
Oh, you think it was
No, I was
pre-planned?
Yeah, like, hey man, I'm
I
gonna give
was
you a
gonna wear
shirt
it
for
if I had it
Friday.
earlier.
Wait, what?
Yeah. Well, I mean, I don't really put that much thought into it, guys. I don't know why. I'm just gonna wear a band shirt on stage. Hey, it's free wardrobe. I don't want to have to think about what shirt I'm gonna wear on stage anymore. So if I get a bunch of band shirts, I don't have to think about it.
There
I
you
can just
go.
wear a band shirt.
There you go.
No, I get that part, but I'm talking about this particular Friday. That's what I'm talking about. Like he gave it to you an hour
It's the
before you
Czar
said.
Jones show.
So y'all spoke about it. Like he said, "Hey man, I'm gonna come give you a
Yeah, we
shirt for
get
you to
down to
wear
the bottom
Friday."
of this bullshit.
Yeah.
No, I was supposed to get it from him a while back. He made it for me a while back.
That's where I'm going, man. It's not spontaneous. It's not
Right.
whoever shows up with a shirt for me first.
Bunch of retards,
No,
man.
Watch people are lined up at the stage right before he goes on, like all holding their shirts out. Wear this, wear this. Wear my shirt.
No, but I mean it is cool because I mean nowadays
That's pretty cool.
the recent. I mean, me as a performer, whatever concert I just played, I'm taking the best one. It's going to be a default for a while. So, I know Jody did it. So, whatever shirt Richard wears at a time, he's going to take a picture. It's going to be his default to the next show. And you're going to be wearing that band shirt. So, I mean, I
Yeah,
think it's
they're
pretty
one of
cool.
the
It's
few.
more or less when we play out of town. It's not really. I mean, home. We're playing home. It's usually going to be some local bands anyway. We all know each other. It's not really. I mean, what kind of promoting is that? It's not. You guys already know these bands. You've seen them. I do it for when I go out of town.
You're a good man,
No,
Richard.
but I mean, it's still
See
just
that?
as a support for in town as well.
Well, I
I mean,
don't just wear them on stage. I wear them all the time.
what are you
I
wearing
mean,
right
shit. I
now?
wore.
What shirt? Oh, I'm sorry. What shirt you have on right
Hey,
now?
Now,
This is the
Walked in at the
weirdest
wrong
fucking
time.
conversation ever.
hey, we're gonna have to dim the lights. Put on some soft music real quick.
You don't hear it?
Mayday's
Yeah, there
been
we
there
go.
5 minutes ago.
'Cause I don't
There we
know if Richard was really listening, considering he had to call in and ask what the topic was.
That's true.
I was listening. I heard you talking about your dumb beard and about how you.
What's wrong, Richie? You can't grow a beard?
Hey, dude,
He said he
I grow a
couldn't.
good beard. You saw my beard. Hey, man, don't be picking on me.
Yeah, dude, come on, man. That's your dude.
Hey, you did a good job on stage.
Nah, I saw the miniature Doberman ponytail you was rocking.
Down boy. You're going to get
like
a
my
flashback.
Now, I
like my
would say
butt.
one of the cool things about Richard Collin is the shirt you presented. The Rise of the Crop. Surfers played that show.
Yeah.
2004.
That was really cool. I can't believe we've been knowing each other that long. It's fun. Richard did
No
a great.
shit, yeah.
You did a great job, man. The other night, the in between song banter is one of my favorite. Like it's, I don't know why it's so goddamn. I think it's entertaining because it's so real. Kind of. What are you in a
Yeah.
fucking wind tunnel?
Right. And the cool thing
Skydiving
about,
or something?
Richard, too, is he acknowledges the hecklers.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Oh,
He
yeah,
really
it's great.
does.
He's like, shut up.
He does this little joke. This is what this sounds like with my guitar actually plugged in because I think the show before.
I went to that one because
Oh, my
the
God.
last two
Played the whole
shows
song
that,
not
you
plugged
know,
in?
well, he played the whole set, and I'm musically retarded, so I don't know as far as instruments.
Bunch of retards, man.
Yeah. And I wouldn't have known it if he didn't even say nothing. I'm just thinking like, damn, he's got a wireless, but he pointed it out, you know?
Wireless.
It was Jody.
Yeah, bro. Hey, Phil thought I was rocking some new technology where you don't need anything plugged into the guitar at all. It just fucking magically makes noise.
No, I mean, it really did.
Yeah,
But he called himself out on it. It was a joke, you know what I mean?
That's why they
it
got
was
them
cool.
backing tracks.
Yeah,
Well, this was
real
the first
music.
time, I don't know, they had the backing tracks that time.
Jody's doing real good then.
Because this, I mean, considering this, at this show, Jody was fucking up on the, which one to play, which
Oh,
one to
that was
not.
very fun. I
Oh,
like
Richie
Richard
was-
yelling at
Richie
him.
was happy.
That was my funnest part.
But I mean,
for
it's
me.
cool to point out your shit. I mean, he could have been pissed off and talked to Jody on the side, but he, you know, like joking like, "Oh, he's fired." This, I mean, you're
Yeah, we got to
amongst
listen
friends.
to Jody's long ass intro.
Yeah, but I think that's
He could
cool,
never
though.
be in a band with
I mean,
Mayday.
It's a show.
Not
I
real
mean,
band.
shit's gonna fuck up, you know. And he didn't get really. I mean, he cracked the joke about it. I thought that was really cool.
Who cares? Because, I mean, really, who cares? You know what I
have
mean?
to.
It's not,
We care. We paid for this
No,
shit.
dude, you have to get, dude. Every single thing off your fucking table fell at our last show, all over the fucking floor during our
Somebody
set. You're gonna talk
pushed
about
me.
that. And my
Hey.
wig fell off in the middle of a song. So how can you get
Speaking
any
of-
worse
Yeah,
than that?
nobody
that.
pulled it off your hair.
Hey,
At least
not-
somebody pushed me.
And I'll drop this
somebody,
tidbit.
somebody did push you, dude. I'm going to go back and watch the tapes. I'm 100% positive now that you were pushed.
Yeah, we're about to have some
So-
new pictures come out by KP Johnson,
Yeah,
and they
whenever
may
the fuck
have
he
evidence.
finishes.
Yeah.
The
gonna
pictures
have to go
never
back
came
and
out
take a
yet
look.
after
Next
all this
year.
time. But I'll drop a tidbit on
That's
Mark.
why they're in black and white by the time they get to you. Fucking color faded off.
But I'll
the
do a cool
Photoshop
little.
file.
You know how we talking about like everybody in the community cult era
Mm-hmm.
knows everybody's in that. Like you're not too familiar with TUC, of course.
Right.
Richard produced our album.
Oh, no shit.
Yeah, we recorded it
I
in
did.
Shane's backyard, and Richard
did,
produced it.
You recorded what?
The album.
It
And
was a studio.
Shane
It
had
was
like
a
a studio in the back.
backyard,
I thought they were outside in the grass and shit. I'm like, yeah, great idea, Richard.
It was like the Noise Factor Studios.
Did he
And,
give y'all some
yeah,
help? He was
no
like, all
thanks.
right,
Oh, he was. I mean, because
let me teach you how to get free shirts.
that's why I felt like he was old one. I mean, I'm giving them to Eric. I can't sell them things now, but but all jokes aside, though, as far as like looking way back and
Yeah.
following things, I was always a fan of Richard's vocals. That's why the show before I told you I had to get every CD that he sang on. He's one of my favorite clean singers in the area,
Yeah.
and he produced the album. So I mean, the TC
Fresh,
one.
so clean.
That's pretty cool. Well, Richard, you
think
got
y'all
you got anything
y'all did
else?
all
Some
the work.
other fucking geniuses about to call in?
No, I just wanted to fuck with y'all, man. That was it.
Well, you
I
did
know, I
a
gotta
great
go,
job.
I gotta go piss, man. Can I piss?
Yeah, go ahead, bro.
Go
I
pay.
wanted to say, hey, I just wanted to steal the limelight from Brawler.
Damn.
Well, stay on the phone. What is that? That's the call waiting again? All right.
Somebody's
you
calling.
you guys go take care of that.
right,
I'll be
man.
on the show soon.
Yes, you will. A couple of weeks, like 2 or 3 weeks.
Yeah, 3 weeks. All right, man.
Looking forward to it.
All
Talk
right,
to you
later,
later.
Richard, buddy.
All right, Richard.
Bye, brother.
Later. Absence Project. Richard, check them out. They're on Facebook all over. Zombies Eating Sheep's actually playing a show with them April 30th. It's going to be like co-headlining, 2 bands, 1 night.
You should wear an Absence
Amoeba.
Project shirt with the sleeves cut off.
Yeah, you see that? That's exactly what you should
The
do.
Absence of Sleeves Project.
Yeah, maybe an Indian will scalp me before the show.
You can wear mine. It'll be all tight and showing off your muscles
Was
too.
somebody else about to call in? Or
that
was
Indian
that called?
You can go and then we'll take.
We lied to Richard so that. What do you mean you can go? He just leaves in the middle of the
I'm
interview.
letting him know
fucking
because
talking
I
to
have-
the guy.
hey,
and just
I have
walks
this under
off.
control.
Thanks for
I
tuning
have
in.
this under
Tune in
control.
next week when Elder walks off in the middle of the show to change his colostomy bag. Oh, God. The meanest to the ones I love.
Don't I know it?
Dude, Brawla's gigantic.
Well, goddamn.
He's the only guy that now that he's not here, he's the only fucking guy that I could see over the laptop screen. I looked over thinking I couldn't see him, and I have to move. Dude, he's like, I looked at him, and he looked at me. I was like, holy shit!
Dude, they're usually pretty intimidating size. I mean, I'm abnormally small. I'm like Captain America before the serum.
Yeah.
And you look like a little bitch next door.
I know. I feel like it, dude. When I was climbing across him, I felt like I was climbing on a jungle gym.
Why does he look like he's always going to the beach?
Cause, dude, he's got extra meat on from being so big, so he don't get cold easy.
Oh.
That's all I could think of.
Did you look at his feet? They're gigantic.
Dude, I actually cleaned on top of the counter really good, like on top of the little cabinet thing in the bathroom, because I knew he'd be able to see like way on top of it. And I was like,
You
dude,
can
if
see
there's
Allie
dust
stood on a chair to look over
because there'll
the.
be like Zartone beard hairs and shit, you know. And I'm like sweeping that shit off.
Shit, he's back.
Why'd you hide my hairs?
walking
Brawla
back
would have
to-
probably been like, "Oh, check that out. This one of Zartone's beard hairs." That's pretty
No.
cool. I'm gonna save that for later.
I gotta remember this time, man. You've been rocking a beard before anybody else was. Before it was cool.
Yeah, I dropped out of society a long time ago. Now I'm edging my way back in, and I'm angrier. Zord Jones getting to the bottom of the Bilderberg band group or whatever.
Build a band workshop.
Man, we could have told old Rich that was the topic. Get his little take on seen, not seen.
I don't think he wants to upset anybody.
Yeah, it got real uncomfortable with Jody. Like, Jody's he really can. He seemed passionate
Fucking
about
awkward
that.
as hell.
Yeah, you thought so too?
Well, I
Was that
got
him? Was that a caller?
I
Is there
got
a
some
caller
inside
on?
information.
actually-
Hello.
Oh, we have a caller.
Oh, that's that beautiful voice I've been waiting for.
What the fuck is this?
I don't know if it's Mayday or if it's a voice.
Hello.
Oh, it's, hey, everybody, how you doing?
What the
this
fuck
Levi?
is this thing?
Who
I
is
was waiting.
this?
I was
Who is
waiting for
this?
this kind of
Somebody
shit.
get Levi a drink.
No, that Levi was like, hey, take a picture. Take a picture of me and Allie.
Oh yeah, I know.
This is Levi's
sweet
white girl
tea.
voice.
Huh?
What's that?
I'll take a sweet tea if you got one, or maybe some popsicles.
This ain't a fucking ordering service, pal. You got a question for
this?
Brawla?
Yeah, I just want to know, do you swallow or what?
It depends on what I'm swallowing.
He's
Oh, I
been
got some
swallowing
sweet.
like 12 beers since he's
I
been
know.
here.
The Not Real Radio crew has been trying to get me to refrigerate this beer, but I'm gonna have to keep going back and forth. I already feel bad I had to go piss.
Gotta get
You
your
know what
life.
I say? Hot beer for a hot man.
Oh, jeez. Sounds like you got it in mind.
I don't know if it's him. Is this you right now? It sounds like a recording.
No, it's me, Herbert. I'm almost here, Family Guy.
Wait, so this Mr. Herbert?
Yeah, Herbert, you know. I like little boys and big men.
Well, we got him here.
That's why I always give it to Mr. Herbert. Like he went for I'm fucking drawing a blank. Chris, is that the Family Guy
Yeah.
son's
Oh,
name?
God.
And he goes for little
Don't get
kids.
me
Like
excited.
if Herbert came after me, man, I think I would hurt him.
Oh,
Not like physically, but like sexually. Like Mr. Herbert would, and I would fuck that little dog that can't walk either.
as long as I can watch, I'm okay with that, I guess.
Does this sound like somebody you'd want on that tugboat with you?
It sounds like half the people on the tugboat.
Oh,
with me,
really?
To be honest,
That's why we're here.
That's right.
we're on
I'd
there.
like to give him a tug on a boat.
I mean, you're on there for a long time, man. I mean, what's really funny is if I say any kind of thing on the boat, they don't take it seriously, or I'm coming off gay. But at least I'm at the point now where I can say a gay joke, probably touch a dick or two, and they'll just laugh. So it's not that bad.
Sounds like your kind of people, Mayday.
Maybe they done touched my dick twice trying to get over here to check the levels.
Dude, you would have loved the last Pickle Scoop show we did.
I thought he was trying to.
On the boat.
I felt like he was trying to scoop my pickle.
All right, you got any more questions, weirdo?
You hear him laughing. I don't remember Mr.
He
Herbert
breaks
laughing
character
like
easily.
that.
I know, you just pressure him
He
a little
didn't
bit,
do it
crumbles.
with the voice, though. So at least he's cracking himself up. He's enjoying it, and hopefully he listens to Not Real Radio for the rest of his lifetime.
This whole call may or may not be all clips by Mayday. You never know. He's
It
green.
probably is,
do
but
it
it sounds
anymore.
like too on. But I mean, that's the main reason why I wanted to come on the show, because we was wondering.
Hey, Mayday,
if
hang
he
up
does
on
it.
this guy before he uses real
Who
voice.
is it?
There you go. Now he's gone. Now you're forever, now you're forever that person that you were. Freak. Weirdo. Any more weirdos want to call in? 504-475-8414. Don't know why I say that. Just feel like I should.
Okay.
I put the link in the chat room.
Thank you, Allie. You got any questions for Brawler?
Thank you, Allie.
Who, me?
Yeah.
No, I feel like I know this dude.
Yeah.
You called them some pretty impressive things earlier.
No, I said he was a
Sofie.
born entertainer.
Yes.
I do
Yeah,
believe
I
that.
felt like you had to put on a show.
It comes natural. And I told him that people are drawn to you. Like, you're one of those people who, you go to a really big stadium show, and whatever that singer or front person does, they can get the crowd to do it. You could always do that. And it's not like you were like, you better fucking do this. It was like people wanted to because they wanted to participate in what you were doing.
I mean, you put on a show. I mean, it really took from, like you said, we say like third generation, second generation. The first couple shows, I was shy, never really looked up. It was Hux that played drums from Organized Hostility,
Right.
Old Hux. Was like, man, I don't know why he referred to me as Marilyn Manson. I didn't want makeup. He's like, you're a tall guy, man. You need to demand the crowd. You need to do this, do that. And it took for Jay Fuller to say, they coming to see it. Just act the part, even if you feel like, and it just became,
Give them what they want.
natural.
Be
over
Brawler.
time. I mean, I guess. But, I mean, it just comes apart. Now it's just, I mean, I just grown into it to where it's one of those things where I feel like one of those child actors that you've done it for so long, you feel like you have to in a sense. I mean, that's why I'm on my third band at the moment, because I love it. I feel like for the most part, that's the only thing I could do right as far as before my career and learning how to run the boats. I just feel like it's the only thing, like, I'm passionate, I'm happy. There's no better feeling than up there, whether it's the 5 people.
You're a giant
20
guy. You never
people.
played any sports?
Well, yeah, I was really on the wrestling team at high
jeez.
school.
Christ. Until I killed the guy.
I broke him.
No, but I would never win. And that was another thing
What do
with
you mean
the
you
Brawler.
never win?
Because I would never learn the techniques, this and that. Like my friend TJ.
You just want to rely on your size.
Exactly, and that would fuck you over in a heartbeat. And then
Really?
the coach would be like, man, you're brawling, you're not wrestling.
I'm
And that-
Brawler, motherfucker.
Yeah, that played more into the Brit City Brawler too.
Right. You wanted to be UFC, what's his name? The Tank or whatever his
No, at
name
that
was.
time, no, at that time, I wanted to be Diamond Dallas Page. He was
Oh,
my
really?
favorite.
Where's the garbage?
He was one of the first wrestling names. I don't know if you ever heard of Diamond
Yeah, I
Dallas
did.
Page, but he was DDP,
Right.
so I was Diamond Dallas Phillip. I would come out, do the bang and everything.
So the theatrics, though, did y'all like do little hype videos and shit, whatever they call them?
Oh, we did it we did shit talk, and I got to get this video because one clip is on Facebook. My friend just put it on, and every time he posts it to one of those like Facebook, this is what you did this year. His mom still to this day comes back and is like, you better stop that. You're gonna hurt yourself. But she knew that shit was way back in the day, and it's funny too. Thing about it because we have it on tape, and I have to put the shit online. Jarrett plays for Bayou, The Void.
Right.
We were bullies. All my friends. Jarrett is the asshole he is today because of us, because he would have to earn a certain amount of points to hang out with us that weekend.
Oh, lucky
We would
guy.
beat him up. Yeah, we would steal his bike from him and be like, all right, man, if you get through, if you get through us, you'll get it. So one day, we used to videotape all the wrestling thing with his mom's camera. His mom took the camera from us, so we plotted this big old event to where if Jarrett came over, we was gonna hurt him. So he came over. I mean,
He's gonna pay for this.
but it's on tape though. Like the end of it, his
if you
eye
ever
was
want
like
to,
this.
if you ever want to see your son again, you give us that fucking camera back.
But no, we put a fucking stove on his head. Like we just threw the stove, like a real life stove, on his face.
Oh, really? That's what
Nice.
And it's
happened
like,
to him.
yeah. I mean, so he's an asshole today before that.
Gotcha. Did damage.
Yeah.
Did the
And it's
voice
true. As soon as I
incredible.
get this tape from my friend, man, I'm putting this shit online because I mean that was a hell of a day just for it to be playing for him.
And that helped transition you into music.
Well, I
It's
mean
just
that's how
in
we all kind
performance.
of met. I mean we all like music, and Jared and Mike did it, and cause I really didn't like metal until I joined Aggro-Fate. I listened to rap all the time, so the first songs were kind of like rap, and then the screaming, rap, then the screaming. And
a little bit of screaming, man. There you go.
yeah, that's exactly what it was sounding like at first. And we didn't want to be like the death metal by any means. And I think it was weird over time to where the last thing I ever wanted to do was do what they consider like a low growl. But I feel like that's one of the things I do better than the rest of. But I did not want to do that at all at first.
You resisted it.
Well, I didn't want to be a death metal band. I want to be like, I want you to be able to go to a metal show where you didn't have to wear black and you could bob your head instead of having to mosh against people or have more of a rhythm than the straightforward stuff like that. But then I started liking that stuff more, so you hear the sound
progress
go more towards what I didn't want it to go to.
Ah, got you. What the Enclave? What is that going to be? Like, what are you doing in that project?
I'm the basculist. I think I'm saying it right. If Josh is listening, this is why I need Josh to say even call me.
All right. So you're a complicated name. What does that mean?
It's a character. Well, the Enclave is based in the world of Fallout.
All right.
I'm guessing it's like a post-apocalyptic. The world's ended.
You come out the vault, you survived, and now you're in a wasteland.
I guess, the whole group. Yeah,
well,
pretty much that's
I'm
what it is.
Fallout deep.
Oh, you are?
Oh, yeah.
So you know what the Enclave, because I had nothing about this. I just really like Josh and all his musical talents and this and that. And, I mean, him and Mike, and they all have a great part in it. Sheldon, Ross, Mike. But that's what it is. Is this him?
Oh, it's starting off great already.
Yeah, it's me. Let's get that straight a little bit.
Here we go. Thank
what
you.
A fucking prick! But I already don't like this guy.
No, but I need his help.
Let's get it straight.
I've been trying to learn the word.
Fucking up, pal.
I am, because I've been trying to learn these fucking words so long. I don't know the bio of it. So let Josh spill it.
All right, Josh, help us out.
All right. So here's the idea for the albums. Every one has been a concept. The first one was like an MLK, JFK type of character. Then for the second one, enters a basilisk, which is kind of like your anti-hero. And then now this next one, which we're going to do with Philip, a part of it as well, is actually going to be written as dialogue. Like there's going to be some narrative as well as like other characters introduced, but it's almost like a fucking rock opera almost type deal. And yeah, so like we're going to go with that. I guess that kind of approach, and what Philip is the basilisk. He is going to play the protagonist or antagonist, whatever which way you want to look at it.
The bad guy
of the story. Yeah, well, bad, good guy, whatever you want to call it. It depends on your point of view.
Oh, I understand. Yeah. The lines are very blurry there.
When I went to Southport, I was trying to explain to people, and I was showing like the lyrics I have to sing now, because usually I could write my own this and that. This is way more mature than anything I probably would. It's a screenplay, because it's like a verse back and forth of as far as this guy says this, I reply this, the guy replies this, but that's lyrics to the song.
And it's giving you the emotion of how you're supposed to be delivering them too, right?
Oh, yeah. I mean, it's very well written, well played.
I can't wait to hit it. I love that kind of shit.
Oh, I mean, that's him.
Well, it's refreshing.
I know, I thought he was going to come in right there. We're not supposed to have dead air, Josh.
Yeah, we're talking nice about him, and now he clams up.
No, I mean, I appreciate it, though. I'm just soaking it all in. That's all it is. But I think really what it comes down to is that we all are collectively throwing in, like, every one of our influences to what we do. And, having Philip aboard is going to be fucking awesome, because he's going to free me up so I can do a lot more. And I have nothing but faith in him. So
he brings some size and energy, too. That's not going to hurt.
Well, I was telling him about the... Didn't you say there's a comic book or something you're trying to go with it, or the music video concept that you came up with?
Well, yeah. I mean, we all kind of thought of an idea that we should all do like a comic book type deal. And I'm trying to get some, as Philip was saying about the manga shit, that's kind of like what I was going for. It's kind of like just a comic that we all kind of have, and our over-exaggerated personalities and such. And, as far as a music video goes, I don't want it to be like a live thing, which we actually do plan on doing. It'll be like kind of like a scripted kind of play thing, like we all kind of do our own little roles. Actually, that would be fucking awesome. I consider that, yeah.
Oh boy, but it's going to get expensive.
So, hey,
what's Fraggle Rock?
You need puppets.
There was puppets.
I'm real interested in y'all's band and all, but I was curious if you had any comments you wanted to make before the break regarding the Gulf Coast Divided.
Oh, is that
seem
for
pretty
me or Philip?
For you? You seem pretty vocal on Facebook. Really, both of y'all, but mostly you.
Yeah.
You were a little passionate about it.
Well, the reason why I said something is because I guess because I kind of see that, they're trying to do a good thing, at least from, what it seems at first to me. And my thing is that we couldn't post up who we were and introduce ourselves and such. We also, we didn't really have much freedom as far as the group goes, and it was like a big secret, so it was just all between us. And those groups were told that, hey, if you share this with our, band name on it, we might put your name in there, that kind of thing, I guess.
But it really wasn't just you share. Like, every member of your band, like, they're monitoring it to where they'll go to your page, see everybody's fucking name, and if not everybody shared, you're out.
Look, and this is just my opinion. I mean, for whatever it's worth. If bands would just do creative advertisement and put forth work and be creative and put out a product that people actually like, you wouldn't have to do all these secret groups to get together with other bands to share each other's page. People are seeing these pages. They're just not intrigued by it.
Well,
it's not stimulating to an audience. Like there's a reason. Like, and it sucks that it's the truth. But I mean, I think you can get your music heard. You can pay for YouTube listens.
Right.
You could pay. Dude, I watch bands now. They don't even click a boost post and spend $5 to get it seen on Facebook. They just think everybody else is supposed to do all this work for them. And to me, if you go to shows and you're involved in each other's projects and supporting each other, you're going to naturally have activity on Facebook because you're on there socializing with people you're in connection with.
Right.
Like, fuck that guy. I don't know what it was. Allie brought it to my attention. She says it's heating up.
Well, the biggest thing, what I asked was at first was I didn't want to share bands I didn't like. I wouldn't tell people to go to a restaurant I fucking threw up at after I ate. I wouldn't tell people to go see a movie.
Right.
Like, I wouldn't, like...
Because then your opinion means nothing, and you're just like Richard. Just share. Right.
Aww.
I hooked up with this girl and was lousy. I wouldn't put Mayday on her.
Yeah, I'm not gonna wear a bending shirt. I'm playing.
But, I mean, I'm not in a position ever considering I see the hardships of what it is just to even play your first show, whatever. So I never say a band sucks by any means. It's just not my style, whatever. So that first list that came out, one, they had the wrong void. Two, this other guy was opening saying, I don't know how you found that band. I'm not even in that band no more. That band's not even a band no more. So all this is in the first fucking list. I'm like, Is this dude really even listening to it? Or does he just want his name with it? Or maybe even had good intentions. I don't know. But it just seemed like Josh says, it seemed like too much of a secret group. And
why? To me, it's like, why do you need to share it from your band's page? Because he was trying to say, blah, 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 we're not doing it for that reason. I'm like, dude, you have a private group when you can make it a page that everybody can see, and then you share the list from that page, and then everything's on that page. Like, I don't understand.
And why does that have to be a secret
group? The concept is fine, but the way you're doing it is benefiting you more than anybody else. Like Josh was saying, we're paying for Facebook boosts. This dude's getting it for free because 88 people shared that, and it all came from his band page, his personal band page.
And what's the point of it being secret? Like, why let anybody and everybody come to this page to where, what if you're not a musician and you're looking for bands? Why can't you go to it and find your own list? Like, why can't you? And not everybody in the band.
Like a directory more than some scam.
Right. And say, the Enclave is my third band. Even in this situation, in my second band, my first band, there's always that one guy that's never on social media. So if he doesn't post, you're automatically eliminated from...
What a fucking schmuck. Who's not on fucking Facebook?
I gotta run Mayday's fan page. It's ridiculous.
Well, Aggro-Fate was Shane Cruz. He never was on it. TUC, Andrew, my guitar player, he never was on it. This one, the Enclave, the guy Ross, he's never on it at all. You never see him post shit, this and that. I mean...
This guy had an idea, and you know what? It worked.
What's that?
Like, his idea worked. Like, we're talking about it, stimulated. Dude, I love controversy.
It's a pyramid
and this guy
scheme. He's a marketing Jesus. I mean, genius. I said Jesus.
You don't need everybody to continue to fall for it. You just need for them to fall for it once.
That's all you had to do. And then it was him with the Gulf Coast thing. Then it was the guitar player I saw in another debate to where he thinks that bands should sell tickets because it's a way to interact with fans. And I'm just thinking, like, you're at a local band level. Don't ever use the word interacting with fans with me. You know what I'm saying? If you really want to hang out with somebody and if somebody like my band, I really want to interact, what you doing for lunch, man? I'm gonna go have lunch with you. I don't have to meet up with you, sell you a ticket, tell you thank you, fuck off, and then go back. You know, that's not interact. You're a local band, man. You don't have fans,
right? Unfortunately.
No, I say fans, but I don't. All the people that like my music, I know on a kind of somewhat personal basis, to where like, oh, I'm interacting with a fan if I'm selling somebody that I've talked to more than 5 times a fucking ticket. You know, I don't use the word. I mean, I think that's the nerve. You know, they got the nerve.
Yeah, I think it's great that bands go and support other bands. To me, we like the reason why we've all gotten into this is because we liked playing and watching music being played. Like that's why you can't help but go there. But we do need fans, like people who are not into creating a process, the product, and just go there to unwind and have fun. Like that's where the magic at. All right now, we got a bunch of people addicted to playing live music, and they're all supporting each other's habits. But I think if something gets good enough, people will go. Like I keep.
Well, I see
hope
posts,
that's true.
and I'm not throwing bands out there. I keep thinking the wrong guy's going to hear it.
Oh boy, this is good.
If the shoe fits, wear it. If I see a certain post like, you know what, man? I've been playing in the industry. Well, I say industry. I've been playing in the New Orleans area for so long. People don't come to my shows. Fuck the scene. It's the scene's fault. It's this place's fault. It's that place's fault. Why not take responsibility? Maybe it's your music's fault. You know, you're going to blame this, blame that. Like you said, like if you have like a good product, people's going to find to it. But if this certain person's like, man, my song was on the fucking Pepsi commercial and everybody's drinking Coke, you going to blame Pepsi?
Yeah.
You know, like
the thing and man, it happened a couple of times. I think Absence Project kind of did it leading up to this show. The one thing I really don't like is the negative energy before the show of the crying about people don't come to our shows.
There's fucking assholes from Metairie.
That's right. We don't sell tickets. People don't support. Why people don't come out anymore? You just stay in your house, and it's like, yeah, motherfucker, that's where you're at most of the time, at your house. I don't see you at every goddamn show. Like,
well, the main thing is too.
But they do that before the show, and then I go to the show, and I feel weird that I'm there. Like, am I here out of guilt, or did I really want to be here? And it just throws that weird feel to it.
And that same mind state is why I didn't want to start going to shows again, but it was more of a personal, like, I know that hunger would come back, and I didn't want that hunger to come back to play shows. So now all of a sudden, all right, I'm in the Enclave. You know, I tried out. Josh and them fortunately accepted me. Well, all right, now I'm in a band. You're going to start seeing me at every, I mean, what is it, self-promotion? Like, oh, look, the guy from the, like, I don't want to ever be perceived as if, all right, now he's in the band again, and I'm going to see him at all these shows. Like, is this self-promotion because he's showing up now? You know, like, I don't want to start supporting, like, what they say, quotations, they can't see me. The scene is like, all right, so I'm in a band again. I'm going to share your flyer. I'm going to share this one. Because I was doing that in between. I just never really went out.
But I don't think anybody will be upset. Even if you came to their shows for the quote-unquote wrong reasons, I don't think they'd be upset to have another person there. You know what I mean?
Right, yeah,
no, I love it. I look out and I see a couple of people that, like, came and it was like they felt like they needed to. Fuck, that always feels great. I feel like
that's where the I keep wanting to say the scene.
Yeah, right?
I think that's where it's coming to lately here because with all the sharing, this and that, to where, all right, I went to the Absence Project show. All right, you saw me there. So my first show's with the Enclave on the 9th. If I don't see you there, I was like, all right, well, you owed me one. I ain't coming back to yours again.
Really? See, I can't keep track. By the time
but I'm not saying like that's where it's going to come to. I don't give a fuck.
Right, people keeping track.
Yeah,
they got a list at home.
Yeah, it's like, well, I mean, if you even see like the thank yous.
That's when you know the relationship is over, when you start keeping track.
You know where's the track, and I'm not putting myself out. I'm not dissing band.
Oh, come on, bash people.
You can see there's a track going to where, all right, thank so-and-so. I mean, they thanking 29, 30 people for coming out, so they know who was there. 45. I mean, whether it was like 29, 30 people there.
Allie tries to name every single person.
No, I haven't done that anymore. I don't do that anymore because it's too much. It's too much
Things
work.
Are good, bro.
And then I always leave somebody out. No, because you know what? I always leave somebody out.
I do want to see out.
And people are so fucking touchy, and they'll be like sitting at home. The fuck, I was fucking there. I shouldn't fucking noticed I was there. Like, I don't know. So I just don't do it now. I just say thanks everybody. Fuck, you know?
Right. I mean, that's when I'm off the boat. Jared, I think saw y'all. Was it the Alley's Not Real?
Yeah.
I mean, gave y'all a great fucking review. So whenever I'm off the boat, I'm coming to. Between your fucking dancing, but all I heard about the last one was who knocked over the table, who knocked you into the table.
Yeah, somebody pushed me. It was unfortunate.
I think it was Scotty, but we'll see.
But it just seems like we all came from a time we bring up. Is Josh still on the line?
I think so. Josh,
Yeah, I'm still on the line.
Oh,
All right, so-
I've been talking. So.
My
Sorry.
bad, Josh. Butt in at any time, but Josh, when I first met him, he was in Shudder. So even at that time, Shudder, Aggro-Fate, him joining Aggro-Fate, MP79, even turn a Jack move. It was a time back then to where it wasn't oversaturated with all these websites and Facebook. Like MySpace probably didn't have music in it, so it was kind of
there
a
was
treat.
There was a lot of wide legs.
Yeah, it was. And Jinko, Jinko's coming. But I mean, what I'm saying is, it was a treat to go see live music. Like a local band wasn't just a local.
Might have been
band.
the only time you got to hear that song.
Yeah, so I mean, it was it wasn't as oversaturated back then to where everybody now is trying to what's that word when I seen it on like a crackhead special on HBO. Like you're trying to chase the dragon, so to speak. So when you're in that time, man, I forgot what I was fucking getting at, man. It's damn beer. What I'm saying is, like, now, like, you had, like, true passion, true fans. It was all ages. People came out, like, they didn't treat you as local band. So where now is with the begging and the online panhandling and nobody coming to shows, this and that, is eventually going to become musicians playing for musicians to where the venue's going to look packed because all these bands came to your show and your band's going to go to that show, this and that. There's no genuine... I love the CD. Like there's nobody supporting the scene that's not in a band.
You know what
One
I think
thing,
happens?
though-
Once it starts getting good and people start doing that, then you're going to have a bunch of clubs all want to have shows. Like, having live music's going to have people in my club. And then everybody plays 5 different shows a night, and then no one's at any of them.
Right.
One thing, though, I think one of the thing that the guy was trying to do, the guy Zach with the thing, was everybody's getting fake likes, right? But he's saying get fake likes so that we look, quote unquote, more legit. We can get better shows. So I think the same thing applies with if all the musicians are at your show and it looks packed, the people who don't know any better think, oh, wow, this band's fucking great. Look at all the people here.
Right.
So it makes you seem more legit because people are at your show. So I think that's good. I think right now, that's what everybody should do. We should all try to go to each other's stuff if we can. And then when we all start gaining fans to where we're all playing on different nights, people will still be there. Hopefully,
Right.
that would be the plan. But I don't think it's like a long-term plan. I think it's something that needs to happen, and then eventually it branches out.
Josh, thanks for calling, man.
Yeah. About few words.
Stay tuned. We're about to listen to some Ravens of October and take a little break. Check out the
that's-
Enclave.
April 9th. Well, no,
April 9th.
they're playing April 2nd. That's the last one as their 4-piece. Josh, what's it called?
Oh, he's off.
Oh, he's already off.
Damn.
We have to leave a
but no, but it's
mystery.
cool though. Maybe Zombies Eating Sheep should look into it. There's an all ages venue in Baton
I
Rouge.
don't like
Atomic
playing
Pop
those.
Shop.
We can't play before midnight.
Yeah, the pop shop. Oh, yeah, I can't.
I fucking hate playing
But
with
it's called.
children.
It's Bring Your Own Beer.
You just said it's an all ages club.
Yeah, that
boy, this
tells you. That's what I'm
you want to
saying.
go play in front of some white trash, mayday?
But you can get drunk there. So I don't know how this
You
works.
get drunk around kids.
You can get drunk. Bring your own beer, all ages.
We're gonna do our Simple Man cover.
And just think how much money you can make to where if you sold the kids beer and can make a little commission.
All right.
That's very true.
Thanks for tuning in. Tune in next week when the elder gets us put in jail. No, we're about to listen to Ravens of October. If you're listening to the recorded version of this, stay tuned after the show. We're going to play them all. Allie, what you got?
All right, so I wanted to let everybody know that the second hour of this show is sponsored by Every Child Counts fundraiser. Oh, yeah, that's right. Friday, April 1st at 7 p.m. at the Louisiana Children's Museum, 420 Julia Street. That's pretty awesome. New Orleans, Louisiana. We turned 30 this year, and we just can't wait to celebrate those who advocate. So pencil us in if you know what we mean for the April 1st of 2016. This Dr.
I like
Seuss
their
themed,
raps.
Right? This Dr. Seuss themed event presented by Postlethwaite and Netterville, APAC, is for ages 21 and up and will raise funds and awareness for CASA, Jefferson Inc.'s mission to break the cycle of child abuse and neglect through volunteers advocating for safe, nurturing, and permanent homes for foster children in our community. Live entertainment by the Asylum Chorus and special guest Blue Crew Bass Band. Blue Crew Bass Band. I can't say it. And Crew de Seuss. Ticket price includes open bar and food along with entertainment, dancing, and surprises. Dress as casual and fun as expected. We hope everyone remembers what it's like to be a kid again. For more information, visit www.casajefferson.org/CASA-turns30/ Sponsorships are still available. Contact A. Scott Craig at CASAJefferson.org. And we just wanted to make sure we mentioned that. I also wanted to give a little bit of information about Ravens of October. Everybody's like, who's that? So if everybody knows Elvis, if everybody knows Rick Flavored Arsenal, this is his other project. It is space rock, for lack of a better description. It's from Homa. It's noisy, spacey, fuzzy floor watchers. That's the short description of this band. And they're working on material to share with us. Basically, it's Elvis, Alex, Tim, Alex, and Adam. And you guys heard their songs, so there's not much to say. They just released Contact, and it is available, I think, everywhere now. iTunes, Bandcamp, etc., etc. I can't find it. I'm looking for the message with Elvis.
Is any of them calling in?
I don't know if they're calling.
How do you know which Alex does what?
It's 2 Alexes, actually, and you know what? No last names are listed on here.
Oh, no instrument.
Talking to the microphone, right?
Oh, sorry.
But dude, Elvis is a very talented dude. Rick Flavored Arsenal is one of my favorite bands that I get to see live, and this project sounds good too.
I want to say, when I first met Elvis, he was in a group. I can't for the life of me think of what they
remember the name. All right.
I just remember
Years
Elvis.
Ago.
Yeah, I mean, when we first started, because they would all come from Thibodeau and watch Aggro-Fate. Then him and a bunch of the little group that he was in started a band, but it wasn't Rick Flavored Arsenal or Ravens.
Yeah, you were saying earlier about Richard's voice, his singing abilities. Well, man, Elvis is right there with him.
Oh,
he's got
Elvis is the man.
A beautiful voice.
Yeah, I think it was cool. He would be what I consider first, second, third when we was talking about generations,
right?
Like that, because he wasn't in a band when I first met him. The next thing you know, I'm hearing 3 or 4 different projects that he's in.
Good.
Yeah, he's awesome. He's amazing.
Yeah, it's fun. I'm looking forward to seeing them. We need to get Rick Flavored back here to see him. It's been too long.
Oh, we really, really want that to happen, yes.
Well, dude, some other things been going on in the world and world of entertainment. Did Popcorn, Piss, and Vinegar send in their not real movie news?
Yeah, we'd kind of be dumb if they didn't.
They on a stretch, dude. Yeah. Those are the most reliable. Brawler is one thing I absolutely love is when you work with people just in these projects that we don't make money. We do it for fun, but yet we try to keep it to a professional level just so that it remains fun.
How can you not appreciate that?
These guys.
Because then you start questioning drives and what am I doing it for, or why am I doing this with you?
If you're not dedicated.
Yeah, if you're not sharing the same passion as I am.
Well, the PPV guys are incredible. They've been every week spot on. It gets better and better, I think. And they kind of let us peek into the world of pop culture and movies. Let's see what they got this week.
We are Popcorn, Piss, and Vinegar, and this is Not Real Movie News. My name's Chris.
Scott. JB4.
And today we have the wife of Ginger, Mrs. Kelly Freelow. We're going to give our quick non-spoiler review of Batman vs. Superman. You can check out our full review at www.ppvguys.com. I'll start out real quick. I thought the movie was good. Not great, but good. I really enjoyed the introduction of Wonder Woman. The thing that I kind of didn't like about the movie was I thought that there was a whole lot of things happening for the time that we had presented to us. So that's pretty much a short review.
My short review is that I liked it, and I don't know what those Rotten Tomatoes guys watched. Maybe they were watching the Grimsby movie, that horrible thing, but they weren't watching this. But I gave it 8 thumbs up. That's me.
Give it eight thumbs up?
8 thumbs up, yes.
8 likes.
8
we didn't read that, Paul.
There it is.
My lady.
Kelly.
I thought it was too long. And I like the Wonder Woman. I love when Wonder Woman came in, and there was too much Superman.
Oh,
there it is.
There you go. Czar will love that review.
Right. I would say it's between good and great. I think the critics are savaging it unnecessarily. It's a really good time in the theater. I enjoyed the hell out of it. I think it was too busy. I feel like Zack Snyder was congesting it with too much of his music video ethos and a little less on the story, but there were some great story beats, and I would highly recommend seeing it in the theater.
Cool. Awesome. Well, look, we appreciate you guys listening to Not Real Radio.
You can catch this show. It'll come on Wednesday. We're going to wait till after the movie crew goes to see it to get to put the full review out online for you guys. So
thank you, Ginger.
You're welcome.
End scene.
All right. The elder Chris Tyree will be on this show next Sunday to talk about Batman v Superman. I don't think it's versus. I don't know. I can't keep track of it. It's weird.
I would say, I
mean,
mean,
it
I went and
means
saw it
person.
last night. They definitely fought each other.
Really?
Yep.
You went and seen it. Now, you said you're not a huge comic
Yeah.
book. Those
Not-
guys are like comic book fans,
Not- I mean,
especially the
I
older.
went. My girlfriend has a son, and he's diehard superhero. And I say between Easter today and yesterday, I've never seen so many DC Marvel movies in my life. They all
You've been
seem to-
liking them?
Well, I like considering growing up, I've seen the original Batmans and those kind of things. I
Right.
feel like no matter what kind of comic book comes out now, they can make a movie about it as far as like the technology they have out. But they all seem to start off the same way, like somebody's misunderstood, kind of nerdy, left alone, normal shit that somebody would die from in Metairie. Like half the shit would happen to me in the movies I saw the last 2 days.
Right.
I'm gonna fucking die. But these people turn into the villains because they have power now. They wasn't noticed before, now they're noticed, but they can electrocute people.
Like some people we know.
Or turn to saint. But they definitely fought against each other.
Were you entertained?
Yeah, I mean,
Did you leave going, that was pretty neat? I'm glad I seen that.
I felt maybe more hip having seen it, but I don't.
You're participating in culture.
The one thing I guess going into it is, even if you're the most naive comic book person, Batman doesn't have powers, Superman does.
Right.
So I'm sure somehow during this movie, Batman's going to come a hold of some kryptonite, which it happened.
Is this a spoiler?
I mean,
oh, you're spoiling. Oh, dude.
Jesus, goddamn!
I was
now
going
nobody's gonna fucking
no, but
see
I
our
go
show
into
ever.
it thinking that like how can he
the whole movie?
How can he? Well, I mean, you got to think with any movie like that. Like, all right, if you go to like a movie timeline, there's a movie that's leading up to a movie every fucking month for the next 3 years. It's happening. So if
They
you
plotting
know
this shit out and waiting.
yeah, so you know that Justice League of America is going to come out with a movie. These dudes ain't going to be fighting for the next. There's not going to be a Batman versus Superman part 2 or 3 because they're going to be on the same. They're the Justice League of America. Everybody knows this.
Yeah,
So-
I like Netflix and I like long series. I think it's fun to watch. It's really good for character development.
Right.
And think about the source material. None of this shit they doing is original. They're taking a bunch of comic books and scripts that were, already written and combining them for what would work in an entertaining movie. And I think it's fun. It's like, man, I grew up with comic books, so now I get to see them represented with a big budget. Like before, you got a comic book because you couldn't afford all that other shit.
Exactly.
Like you could afford a couple of guys to do drugs and draw and color for a living and write stories. And there was
Yeah, a little bit, dude.
And at one point in time when comic books were getting sold a lot more than novels and books.
But what I feel
so
like
the good authors went into comic books and wrote the new gods and the new idols that you worship.
Right. But I wonder if those are the people that are going in ready to complain about it before knowing. Because I found out more than anything, the comic book movies get critiqued more than any other ones. Because I don't know where they're getting the information from or this and that, but I feel like they're already trying to find something wrong. Like Superman's cape ain't that red, or Batman isn't that.
Yep.
You know what the thing is? I read the Da Vinci Code, and I loved it. I thought it was an amazing book. And when the movie came out, I'm like, man, Tom Hanks is in it. This could be really cool. It looks like it's well done. And after you watch the movie, you're like, damn, the book was so much better. It's just things a book can do that a movie can't, like time passing. Like when they're trying to when they try to figure out like a clue. I mean, that's 5 pages long, going in depth of all the background. In the movie, you're just like, okay, yeah, you turn it this way, and it means this, and then we're on to the next.
See,
thing.
I think that's why I'm pretty much illiterate, because I use that as an excuse not to read books.
Right.
Because I don't want the movie.
Retards,
I don't want to be disappointed by a movie. So when people ask me if I read, I'm like, well, no, because I don't want the movie to ruin me reading the book. So it takes less time to watch the movie than it is to read a book. So that's why I don't read nothing but negative Facebook posts, and I just put that little Hermit the Frog drinking the tea.
Right.
And then I'm on my way.
It just seems like the comic book fans that were in it, that
But
are so
I'll tell you this,
diehard
though.
comic book fans, you can't please them. Like there's nothing you
No.
can be able, except with
But I
Deadpool,
feel like that
they
with-
were all gay for that.
Yeah, but I feel like with anything, like everybody's, I don't know what people are expecting this and that, but it's a movie, it's a fun ride. Like, what were you expecting? Like, why are you going there critiquing so hard? But with Facebook, all these social medias, everybody's a critic. So I mean, everything just seems like it's going to get trashed. And I even read somewhere that somebody was bribing certain magazine publications, this and that, to bash the movie. Like somebody
Yeah,
paid
I wonder
people.
why. It almost seemed like they wanted it to fail because, I mean, this is the first movie I remember hearing negative reviews and people like already not trashing it.
That's what I was gonna say. People who didn't watch it were the ones most adamantly, this movie's fucking
Well,
garbage.
the
Like, how the
trailer
fuck
wasn't
do you
even
know?
out. Like a trailer wasn't out. You never seen anything. You didn't even see concept art, and they were already, Ben Affleck's gonna suck, and this movie's gonna be shit. And it's like,
I thought
how
he
could
was
you
good.
say? What are you basing that on? It almost
Right.
got to be cool to hate Batman versus Superman. Like,
Well, I mean, it's cool to not like Ben Affleck, so automatically,
yeah, I don't
guess-
get that neither. I can't figure
mean,
that
I
one
don't
out.
know. I mean, he was in Clerks and like all those Jay versus Silent.
Dude,
Like
he
he's in
fucked
that
J-Lo.
group. He did.
I mean,
Goodwill Hunting was a timepiece, and maybe you weren't mature enough
I guess
when you
it's like
saw
I
it.
guess
you
it's
didn't
like
get
he's
it.
that kind of guy because you put him in the same boat with Matt Damon. Everybody just hates him.
yeah, that's what we were,
collectively.
yeah, we were talking about that the other day.
Well, you know
I-
what? They loved Christian Bale because he played American Psycho. So you get that little
mean,
cult
Bale
people.
is fucking awesome.
Well, see, I mean, obviously,
Yeah,
I got a
he's on a
horror
whole
movie
nother level.
sleeve. I'm,
do.
I'm into like the most underground horror movies. Like I probably can name 20 of them nobody's ever heard.
Really?
Radio
I
stations.
bet.
and that.
man.
Maybe
Well,
K-Goat,
Which one?
Kevin Guillory. He knows some horror movie shit.
House of Goats guy?
Oh, yeah.
I'm sure I could beat him.
You really?
I'm that confident.
Oh, you
Shut up,
serious?
man.
I'm confident.
I'm making a note.
Making the
Yo.
we'll if you ever on the
Around
show we want
Halloween
to talk.
next year, we're
But I'm
gonna
talking
have a contest.
but I want to compare movies I own and
All right.
bought and support to against movies he bought and support. Not just something he's seen or read a clip
All
about.
right,
or,
we're going to get down with
But
that.
what I did like about this one is Batman
Yeah.
versus Superman. They seemed to have a few parts I saw looked like horror movie imagery. As for, I mean,
Really?
no three of y'all seen it, but if anybody's seen it,
Oh, yeah, I
there's
saw
certain
that.
parts to where Ben Affleck, the Batman, Bruce Wayne, is looking at his parents where they're buried at in like this little staple kind of New Orleans kind of cemetery looking thing.
Gotcha.
But it was no words, no nothing. It was like the way it was portrayed and the music played and the way it was filmed, slow motion. That almost seemed horror movie-ish.
Right,
to
yeah,
me.
yeah, no. It
But
makes
I mean, that
sense.
was kind of cool because it was kind of like, I mean, I guess I'm spoiling. I don't mean
No,
to.
go
but
ahead. It's okay.
The common ground was
There'll
both
be
of
another movie like this in 5 years.
well, no, but both of their moms had the same
God.
fucking name. You know, Bruce Wayne's parents died. He couldn't do nothing about it, and Superman's mom was held ransom. But they had the name. That's what
It's
brought them
getting deep.
together. So
there you go.
I mean, that's what really. I mean, and Lex Luthor is the only villain, and then the Doomsday guy was in it.
Really, just going to give away the whole fucking movie. Huh?
Sure, why the fuck not?
There you go. I mean, now we
Just
don't
bought
have to
my
go see
ticket
it.
yesterday.
I don't know what the commercials were, man.
Right.
I really don't pay attention to none of this, but you
I'm
know,
looking
people,
forward to going tomorrow.
people that I work on the boat
Or
with
Tuesday.
follow the
Tuesday.
shit
On a
to the T.
Tuesday.
Yeah.
But there's like, if you look it up, there's a monthly schedule for all the shit to add up because in this one, they showed the whole Justice League. Like Lex Luthor figured them out.
Yeah,
I'm spoiling it more and more. I don't mean to be, but
we're going Tuesday with the Tuesday night movie crew with the Elder. Allie, you excited to see this?
Which one?
Yes.
Okay, man.
but the only thing I don't get is,
Yeah.
and if
Yeah.
I guess
Yep.
people could still call in or whatever. If everybody's listening, nobody's
No, we're not
movies.
answering the phone at this point.
Oh,
We're about to talk about Daredevil.
well, that's what I'm saying. Like Daredevil's a series,
Right.
All right, so
I watched 1 and 2.
Flash is a series. So
That's
if you're
not
gonna,
good, though.
but what I'm saying is, if all these things are supposed to meet up, like maybe Flash movie wouldn't have done as good as a Daredevil movie, so they're making a series, but eventually all these people meet up. Shouldn't it be the same character?
Oh, I don't care.
No, but I mean,
You
shouldn't
mean the
it be?
same actor?
No.
Yeah.
Why?
Well, I mean, if you die hard with this whole
If you die
Story-
hard, that die hard
storyline.
with it, you have problems.
You know what though? When you look at the comic books though, and you look at those, they do like these animated
He's
movies.
making the whole fucking floor.
Batman will look different in all of them. Superman will look different in all of them. But it's like it's still Batman. It's still Superman. It's still the Flash. It's still I don't know. It's kind of interesting to see the different one. But I know what you're
I
saying.
even saw like the thing because they show a clip because your boy has clips on all these people that's supposed to be in the Justice League.
Mm-hmm.
The clip of the Flash is not the same guy that plays the Flash TV
That's
show.
because that's the Flash
Good, because
TV
that
show.
guy's
Right.
horrible. I hated the show.
Oh.
Dude, I think people go way too deep into this, which is fun. I like
Right.
to watch it. Like, man, they only made me want to see Batman, Superman more.
But I only go to the movies nowadays.
I want to see if it's good because you got 50% of the people saying it's great, not 50, whatever the percentage. You got good,
42,
great, and it's
45.
garbage. And man, they are like very vocal about it. It's like shit. Now I want to get in on this and see how I feel.
But I feel like the next thing that comes out I mean, people's going to be just like that with the Aquaman movie or
No, that's not going to be too good.
the Game of Thrones debut. Like things that people like really hard into, they just finding something like instead of just easing back, like, man, look,
I'm gonna maybe enjoy this movie.
Yeah,
well, my biggest thing is I see like the deepness of it to where all right, I saw Batman vs Superman. None of this shit is real. This shit happened with like a circle like us around here on the microphones wrote this shit. You know what I mean? Like it's not like what you're gonna do. You're gonna complain and get it to where if you complain strong enough, you're gonna get Samuel L. Jackson to say who are these motherfucking snakes on this motherfucking plane. Like it's already out. You can't change it.
Yeah, it's fun. I just like to enjoy. I soak it all in. We watched the first 2 Daredevils. I was really disappointed. I remember at the time, man, that was all the way last Sunday.
And this is on Netflix?
Yeah, I was kind of disappointed. You remember I said it wasn't violent enough, and I didn't like the way the story was being, set up.
Slow going.
Holy shit, it redeemed itself.
Really?
Allie, you agree?
Oh, I always thought it was. I mean, I didn't think it was bad.
They fixed what I was complaining about.
But yeah, it got pretty intense.
Yeah.
And you know what? The thing for me, I fucking hate Daredevil now. Like the person.
The character.
Yeah, I liked him at first. Now it's like, you know what? Fuck you, dude. He's real fucking selfish and just, I don't know. It's weird. He changes a lot.
Is it the Daredevil? He's a blind lawyer, correct?
Yeah.
Is it the lawyer you hate or
into
like all of it?
He's just like, you realize that he's trying to live this double life, but he's like being a douchebag. Like he's just flaky as fuck and like all over the place, And it's just, he's not the kind of person that I originally thought he was, but he's trying to act all self-righteous to people. And it's like, that's all bullshit. Like you're not that person.
Yeah, it's well done. Fix the problems I had with it. I can't wait to see where it goes
it's
from
good,
here.
Though. I think maybe you're supposed to hate him for some reason. Then he's going to come back or something.
Is the girl from True Blood still in it?
I don't know.
Which one is that? Is that blonde chick?
I don't know.
True Blood's the redhead. She was Jessica on True Blood. Somebody tried to turn me on to Daredevil because I like Jessica from True Blood.
And what happened? It didn't stick.
I never watched it.
It is her. She's
I feel like when I get off the boat,
ass.
there's so much shit I gotta watch.
She's a blonde in this.
I'm like so behind on
So you don't
every
have nothing
show.
on the boat?
No, we don't have. I mean, the schedule I work, unless I have the DVD of it in my room.
Yeah.
I don't watch shit, man.
Y'all don't have internet connection or?
We got Wi-Fi, but I have my phone. There's no laptops, nothing like that. You can't have all that running the boat or nothing.
No shit. How long you on this thing?
Wednesday to Wednesday.
Oh shit.
So when I come home, that's what I'm saying, the couch tuning and everything. It's like, hey, that's the fog signal. That means there's fog. I just learned that I had to go to Maryland.
Wait, they had to teach you that?
They do, man.
Well,
I went on there not knowing shit.
Huh?
What's this one then?
That was, oh shit, a lot of fucking fog.
Yeah.
Can't see my hand in front of my face fog.
Well, I'm saying I learned it went from a danger signal to a doubt signal. So where you don't hit it when you're in danger, you're supposed to hit it when you're doubting something. So as soon as you doubt anything, like if you're about to fart and shit on yourself, you're supposed to hit this signal. But no, I mean, it's weird with the Netflix because I try to watch certain shows and it's something like, all right, I'm not going to watch this. But then Netflix has an original called Love. I watched all 10 episodes in one fucking day. I just was rooting for this fucking guy, man, because he was a nerd and knew he was a nerd. And he wasn't going to get with the hot girl of the show.
Yeah.
And then when she was ready, he didn't want to be a nerd anymore. He had values. He had standards. He was standing his ground.
She's saying nerds don't have values and standards?
I mean, it depends on what the girl looks like.
Oh, all right, gotcha.
I mean, you can't be
They'd
Revenge of
rather
the
play
Nerds,
with their
man.
action figures.
If you even watch like the Revenge of the Nerds, do you have that when they won the?
No, I don't have
that.
Brawla, do you have toys? A toy collection?
Maybe.
Not you, Scott. You sold yours.
I need that toy now.
I mean, what are we talking about toys? Like shit I bought that I'm putting on display, or somebody was like, "Hey, you have a horror movie sleeve, so I'm gonna buy you a Freddy Krueger or Jason action figure."
Okay, that became your thing, and then anytime somebody needs to buy you something, you're getting that.
I mean, I have it still.
Oh, all right.
I mean, I appreciate any gift. I mean, nowadays, man, is a,
You'd rather not dolls, though.
do they call them dolls or they action figures? I feel like dolls are plushy and stuff.
All right, I got you.
Action figure, man, I can move the arm. I could take the
All right,
glove
so
on
what
and
you
off.
got? The crow and
I don't have nothing. I mean,
no
nothing
toys.
I mean, I have them, but I have them as somebody.
This is confusing. May they help you? Does he have
So
them?
you
or
don't
not?
have like packaged things hanging all over your walls or anything?
Well, this is what I have. I
All
didn't
right.
go out and buy them.
All right.
But I'm at the age, and I've always been at. Maybe,
Smoked some crack, but I didn't buy it.
Well,
Somebody
no.
gave it to me.
I'm appreciative of anything. I mean, nowadays to where birthdays come and go and our friends and somebody will give you a really good gift.
Just tell the people who bought you the toys, you throw them away.
I don't throw them away. That's what I'm saying. They're in a box somewhere. It's like, damn, this dude got me this.
It's called garbage.
Man, I appreciate it. I don't know what to do with it, but I'm always going to remember that you thought about me this certain year.
All right, you're not going to Walmart to buy the latest Star Wars toy.
No. I mean, I'm not into none of that. It was just recently that I seen them.
What are you into then?
Horror movies and I guess obscene comedies. Like controversial, hurt your feelings if you don't have thick-skinned comedy movies.
Really? Like what? What is that? What kind of movies are like that?
Damn.
I guess
comedy, like, I guess if they crack in, can I use the word black? Black jokes.
It's racist.
Oh, shit, yeah. Oh, African American. I mean, shit like that. I mean, like Family Guy, American Dad. Oh, I love Don't Be a Menace.
Oh, wait. Don't Be a Menace or Don't Be a Menace South Central while drinking juice in the hood?
That one.
Yeah,
that's all the same one.
You just mad because we the only black heads you seen since the last time you looked in the mirror.
Right, and I love that shit.
That's my shit. That is my shit.
I love that shit.
What about any video games?
Madden.
Really? Still? Which console?
Well, I have a PlayStation 3 because my Netflix and Hulu still works on it.
All right.
So, I mean, I'm even cheap with that because my Netflix is in one person's account, Hulu's in another one, and then
I stole all the games.
And I got Jarrett's WWE Network account. So.
Got him.
Oh, God, he's got that?
Yeah, I had. I'm telling you, we wrestling fans. But it's like old school wrestling. Damn, Jarrett, you lost.
Thanks for tuning in. That was Brawla from the
I
Enclave.
got kicked out.
Tune in next week for Not Real Radio 10 with the Elder. Dude, we turned 10 with the Elder.
The hell is that?
The Elder. You don't remember him? The old guy. Yeah. You being silly, Pickle.
Yeah.
Yeah, all right.
Yeah.
How many beers you got left?
Damn.
40.
You got 40 beers? How many did you bring, Pickle?
700.
I brought 12.
Whoa, that's a lot. You drank a lot of beer. Yeah.
I brought 12. I think I drunk 7.
Whoa, Jesus. All right.
So I'm doing good,
It's
man.
got to take a lot, though. You got a low tolerance now?
No, I don't feel like I really do. I've been drinking orange beer, and it's a little cheaper than
What the hell is
this.
that?
You never had the orange soda beer?
The what?
It's this beer that tastes like Crush and Slice.
Really? What's that called?
Henry's Hard Orange Soda.
Beer, man.
I would definitely not buy it. You've been drinking wine
It's a
coolers.
beer.
But you think because you're gigantic and have a lot of tattoos, you can drink sissy drinks?
Well, I would have felt silly if I came in here with a bottle of Boone's Farm.
No, you fit right in.
Especially if I bought some water to water
This
it down
is
with.
fresh homosexual dress off the streets, ladies and gentlemen.
What does that got to do with anything? How many lines did you do back there?
I can't see his hands. It's making me
Goes
nervous.
another one. You should be.
He's making my zipper say Mayday.
Wait, we're getting close to the end of the show. If anybody wants been trying to call in now. 475-8414. That's 504
right.
area code. I botched that up.
And
Great
on that
work.
note, it's time for Out With Allie! Yeah! Now we're clipping. This week's Out With Allie is a special edition because Brawla is in the studio. And because it's Resurface CD release party. This night only, Resurface will be giving away free CDs. Come get your listen on as we have 4 amazing acts in support of the release of Resurface's EP. First up is the unique yet brutal sound of the Enclave, followed by local powerhouse, Variants, and then the musical stylings of Resurface. To top the night off, we have one of the area's most finest DJs, DJ Fingers. Share this event and tell your friends. Saturday, April 9th at 9 p.m. at the Twist of Lime, 2820 Lime Street, Metairie, Louisiana, 7006. Invited by Daniel Murray. This Out With Allie is sponsored by Casa
Nice.
Garcia.
Cusimano didn't write that one because there's no illest or dopest.
Yeah, I don't think, it's a little corny, but I don't think Tony wrote it. I think Daniel did.
Did you laugh?
No, it says it's hosted by the Twist of Lime. It had to be Tony. Well, then again, I don't know.
This Tony, I would think Tony probably took what Daniel sent him.
That's true. He might have made his own write-up. It is funny, though.
The DJ idea is pretty weird, but...
It's an after party.
I guess it's a... Well, I guess I'm throwing this out there.
The record skipped. What?
Do you know who DJ Fingers is?
Oh, yeah, he's a great friend
He's
of mine.
cool?
They call him DJ Fingers. He has 9 fingers.
Nah.
I promise you.
What? Okay,
He used to come
good.
to the TC shows all the time, and I mean, really good. I mean, he legitimately does it. It's not a press a button, whatever. I've been to a couple of his shows, and I didn't know what to do because when you go see a band play, you're watching a band. I go support him, and nobody's giving a fuck what the hell he's doing. He's just up there.
Well,
no, that's a good
cool.
DJ.
I'm looking at his thing.
That's a good DJ. You give the people, you create ambiance. And,
well, like I said, I've been
out
the area for a moment. So when I booked the birthday show, I wanted 3 bands. I didn't want it to go long. I was worried about Aggro-Fate playing late and people leaving. Apparently, when you do Twist the Line or this now, I guess if you book with Tony, I don't know if it's the same at the Southport, you have to fill the slot to where you make people stay there till 2 a.m. People have to stay till 2 a.m. So with 3 bands and then Resurface only has 5 songs, so I don't know how long they're actually going to play for it being their city release party.
Right.
I guess it's the 3 bands. Without having to put a 4th band, you put a DJ on to keep keep people drinking till 2 a.m. I guess till the bar closes. Or is there a rule in Metairie?
Nope. You can go as long as you want, buddy.
By the way, Daniel said the DJ idea so the bar can make money after the show.
But
why isn't it so that people can hang out? Like you go to a show and you know everybody that's there, but you can't talk because it's extremely loud, and you're there to watch a show.
That's what.
But it's nice to hang out after. And that's right now.
I don't think the DJ will be uncomfortably loud. I think it'll be good to hang out after and have like an after party. I like that idea.
Here it comes, Mayday. Like, I'm not getting mad this week. Fuck that.
What, am I saying the same thing you're saying, but in different words? Just like Pickle, I already coughed. I got more coming. What else you want?
I'm not getting mad this show. There's
Good, I don't
nothing you
want you
can
to
do
get
to
mad.
upset me.
I want you to be
Brawler's
so
here.
fucking happy.
And if he gets mad, you know how
I
energy
don't-
gets you? If I start getting mad, then it's going to start building up in you, and you're going to be like, I'm going to destroy something.
I really don't get mad though. I just chill.
The Brawler's going to come out, put you through that table.
But no, I've been telling DJ Fingers, his name's Daniel as well, songs what to play. He's never did a metal concert, whatever. But what's funny is he's done country bars and country shows.
Good old boy.
Yeah. Dude, you're a quit. You didn't even know I was going to say that was not staged or whatever.
I'm going to pressure him to play me a Deontward song. Because I love after bands to just play Deontward and just jump around and be stupid.
Well, I mean, he's really open.
I'm motherfucking rich bitch. I'm a rich bitch. I love it, man.
She thinks you're finky.
It's almost at the end of the show. Time to act stupid.
I only speak to people I want to speak to. That's my favorite one. I wish life was like that.
She thinks you're finky and she likes you a lot.
Oh, a lot.
Oh, yeah.
I like the N-word a lot.
I like you a
I had to
lot.
work for the Buku Fest. They played, was it last year's Buku Fest?
Was it cool? How did they, could you see him?
I was working.
Oh. Oh, okay. I thought you meant like you worked the show or
Oh,
something.
no. I would have been her thumper bumper.
Yeah, dude.
What is it? Is it Cookie Thumper? Oh, Cookie Thumper.
Cookie thumper.
But no, I gave him a few things. I mean, he didn't know what to play. And I know a bunch of heavy metal / dubstep songs, I guess.
Tell him to play the Judgment Night soundtrack. Boom, you're done.
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 I think it'll be fun.
From you can play that one from like first to end. I mean, that was like, was that before or after Walk This Way? I know it was like the rap metal mashup before, but
That'd be
I
cool.
mean,
What are they doing? They're releasing a CD, right? That's what you said?
Yes, they are.
It's a CD release?
Yes, it is. It's a CD release show.
but it's not.
What?
Man, if Daniel's listening, he could call in or whatever.
He
This
is.
this is where I have.
Yeah.
To where if we want to talk about local area scene or whatever, to where I even posted this to where it's like musicians talking about music business. It was like talking about politics and bar. You have different ideas, whatever. So unless I'm wrong, unless they changed it, this is their CD release because they're excited to get this music out. It's their 4th show. They recorded so hard. They can't wait to get the shit
Record
out.
so hard.
But it's not done.
I think it's done, but they plan on pressing it. But you're not. If you come to the show, you're not getting their press copy. Like they burn it.
Yeah, but
for
it's
you.
free though. They'll give you a good one. When you can buy a good one later, but they're saying, look, we're giving it to you free to listen
But why
to,
would
right?
you? But why would you buy the same thing?
Because it's gonna be better.
What's
No,
a
it's
CD?
nothing's going to be better.
Oh, it's just how it looks?
It's a CD. It's like an 8-track?
No, they're giving you a CD to where they're going to write resurface. So thank you, whatever.
They could
They're
give
gonna
me
Yeah,
a
but they're
business
not
card
charging
with-
you for that.
No, but so would you buy it just for the artwork next time?
I wouldn't buy it if it was with the shit written on it. I hate when people fucking bring me that and expect me to buy it.
But
for
if you
$10.
have it and it's the same quality, but just artwork next time, are you
Honestly,
going to buy
as
it?
much as I like those dudes, I would buy one just to support them. You know what I'm saying?
Well, I mean, I would too, but I'm just thinking like.
And
just,
I do
just
like having,
thinking.
and dude, honestly, I don't like having a fucking CD with shit written on it. I like having the CD with the image on it because every time I pull a CD out, I can look at it and I don't know, makes me feel. I like CDs. I'm old school, so I like having that image on there and like, you know.
Well, I just think like business savvy. All right, so you promote this CD. You can't wait to get it out. I wouldn't even call it the CD release part. I would be like, look, we got some demos, give them out. Because when you have them pressed, and you have like, it looks like I have a CD you could buy at Walmart, Best Buy. Are you going to have another show and call it the press CD release show? You know?
I don't even think you need a CD.
I think this is them celebrating the fact that they're done with the CD and they're going to
No,
release
exactly.
it.
But that's exactly what it is.
But then later on when they play shows, they'll have the CDs that are done set up for people to buy, I guess. I guess that's what this is.
I really like the nice business card with a code on the back that you go download it from iTunes or something.
Right.
I really like that now.
Well, I'm sure, I mean...
Or just go, hey, now
from
after tonight when we get home, we're going to hit available and you can download our album off of, a website.
Well, definitely from the snippets I've heard,
it
sounds legit like paid studio, this and that. And Andrew, actually, back to TUC, quit TUC to go to school in California for all this shit. He's the one helping master all this. So, I mean, they all got the know-how. I don't know too much about the Justin cat that done it, but the snippet sounds like paid, you got to be signed to get this kind of quality.
Right.
Which... I don't understand the rush. I would have waited till you had it all pressed and did it properly.
Hello?
All right, somebody thinks that's funny. What's up? Who's this?
Hey, it's Daniel from Reservice.
Hello.
What's up, man?
What's up there, Brawler? Complaining about free, you bastard.
Oh.
Yeah, you don't like
Hey,
Bernie?
man, I don't know the last time I bought a CD, dude. I go to all these blind
Hey,
spots, man.
man.
I steal from artists. I take food out of their mouth.
And in their face.
We're trying to be old school, man. Handing out flyers, handing out CDs. Trying to bring it back.
He's retro.
No, so basically, this is the only night we will be giving out free CDs. So it's kind of like encouraging people, like, hey, come get a free CD. And if you can't make it to the show, then guess what? You're not going to get a free CD. You're going to have to buy one.
This ain't the press version, though. That's the point I was making.
No, man. No.
This is like the little old lady that gives you the piece of, sample. Here's a pizza roll, and you can get the whole bag over there.
But this ain't a single piece. This is
Just
every
wetting your
track.
beat.
This
Look,
is
bro, you just wetting your beat. That's right, David.
We haven't put the pizza rolls in the oven yet.
No, it's just to get your beak wet.
But every track that's going to be on the press version is on this version that you're giving away. Correct?
Awesome, thank you.
That's what I'm saying. So why would I need to buy it?
You don't need to buy it. You need to like it and go to a show and buy a T-shirt. You know what I'm saying? They're giving away their product. Like, look, we believe in this. Take it for free and buy a T-shirt.
Right. We're not trying to make all kinds of money off of this. We're just trying to give people good music and so they could hear what we put our heart and soul into. And like I said, if you don't come out to the show, right. If you don't come out to the show, then hey, you will be able to buy the actual, like you say, press version, artwork, all that good stuff at shows after that. We're just trying to help the people out by giving them free stuff. Who doesn't like free stuff?
I enjoy free stuff.
He's the fucking Bernie Sanders of the music scene.
I guess I came off wrong. I didn't mean it like that because there's eventually going to be a press.
Very honest.
But when the press version comes out, is there going to be another release for it? Is what I'm asking.
You don't care. You already got yours.
No, man.
They're going to give it to Jarrett, and I'm going to burn it from him.
Hey, you know what?
Because I may or may not show up that night.
Well, you're going to be playing, so hopefully you don't show up because it'll sound better. But,
fuck you! Now I need to wait for my self-esteem to resurface.
Oh, that was a good one.
Come on, man. All right, well, yeah, that was it, man. I just want to let you guys know about that.
Real quick while we got you on here, Daniel, man. Will there be T-shirts available for the 9th?
Yes, there will be T-shirts available for the night. They're being printed right now.
There might be T-shirts.
Well, no, they have a contest going on, right? You go ahead and plug your contest.
You don't print shirts on a printer, man.
What? He said printing. It's printing.
These are not bending shirts.
Here, try it on.
Well, I'm not sure. Is Tony doing y'all shirts?
Yeah, Tony from Through It Was is doing the shirts. And,
he has his own printing company.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. We got the art done by Devin Todd. So basically, if you go to the Resurface page, we have a little contest going on. It's running until April 1st. Basically, all you have to do is share the picture. You click the word share, boom, and you're entered into winning a free Real Deal CD and shirt.
Yeah, I saw that.
Is that a marketing scheme you learned from the dude from Ghost Coast United?
Sounds like it.
Got him.
No, man, it's just
Got him.
Got him.
trying to, create a little spark and stuff,
No, I think it's
something
cool,
fun,
man.
man.
Hey, before we let you
think
go,
you're
do
cool.
you want anything free from the audience? Maybe pants or socks or shoes or something? Give me shoes and I'll wear them on stage.
Also, I
Victor
guess.
from the Absence Project's used shirts, because damn well he's not going to use that band shirt again.
Oh yeah, he only wears them once. Huh? We
That's
don't know.
right,
If
in the
Only wears them once.
Well,
I'll get his recycled shirts. It smells like fucking very sexy for men. From Detroit.
That's right.
well, I'll say.
Be like, you ain't getting none of that playoff.
Well, I'll say this while Daniel's on. Is Daniel still on? Y'all cut him off?
Yes, sir.
We haven't hung up on it yet.
MP79 days. Do y'all remember the website Wizark?
Yeah.
I think
Do you
so.
remember Wizark?
No.
What was it?
Well, it's sort
Not
of
you,
what,
Dad. What is my dad here for? It's the Easter special.
No, it's sort of what Daniel, Jody, myself trying to do something like, not so much secretive as the Gulf Coast United thing. It's called Give 'em Hell Productions.
All right.
And it's to give like the
Them
Why are
hell.
you laughing?
Oh.
It's Give It Hell Promotions.
What
and
I
if
said?
you want, I'll take over from here. 7 beers deep, big dog.
No, but he has the whole format laid out because he got inspired from that, but not so. But keep it New Orleans.
No,
so take it.
not
Daniel.
inspired from that
I didn't think it was
whatsoever.
like that.
Negative.
Brawler, you're fucking up.
I don't know what
nonstop
to
Yeah,
tonight.
dude, you've been
I
saying
don't
all
know.
kind of wrong information.
I'm like 8 beers deep. So
We
go
had the
ahead.
right
Take it
guy
back,
on the
keep
show.
Pump the brakes. So basically, we're just going to be, it'll be Brawler, myself, and Jody from the Absence Project. Man, we're just trying to give bands another outlet to promote themselves and get their names out there. It's a format we have laid out is basically each day of the week we're going to give them a whole new way to promote them, and that'll be unveiled soon. We're going to get together, have 8 beers, and hash it all out. And basically, we're just going to be promoting one band a week. Nothing crazy, nothing like.
Do you have your phone on you? Because I did like the format you showed from like the Monday through
I'm on
Friday.
it.
He had like a cool thing.
But what is it going to be? Like a website?
Well, that's what
no,
it
man,
has
it's
to
gonna
be. To me, like I think it has to be because I want to get off of Facebook as far as promote. Like you gotta go to the
Why?
things.
Why everybody's on it?
Yeah, but
Exactly.
but my mom,
We're gonna-
grandma, like everybody's my friends on it. Don't care about the music. Like it has to be like a different. Like you
Delete
have,
those people.
Like you have like the
You don't need to be Facebook friends
I
with
need
your
to.
mom.
Hey.
It almost
your
sounded
mom
like
off,
I was
dude.
like, damn, did she call? But like you had like metal
My gosh.
injection,
Maybe his
PRP,
mom's on the phone.
something like that. But back in the day, New Orleans had Wizard, and Aggro-Fate was cool to be a part of it, to where they meet up with you, they interview you, they come to a show, they did a review on your show. It was before YouTube and all got popular, or whatever. But they'll have like an MP3 of this and that. So
Like
now,
an online magazine.
pretty much that's what he wants to do. Like Monday, you announce the band, then you have a link to their music, then we interview them. Then maybe if they have a show that certain week, you go there. If they don't have a video, tape it from your phone. You have a video on this certain day.
Yeah, that'll be cool.
And then a Friday, like to where they have like a whole week to where, in fact, to where you want to be on, like you just have, you can link them to this as far as link them to your page, and it'll be another source.
Exactly. It's going to be more public oriented. Each day, different type of promotion.
And the
to
cool
where,
thing is the logo is Daniel's mouth.
It is. It is his mouth.
It is his mouth.
And Allie helped out 3 times. She had a hand in the design as well, which I appreciate that. Allie is the best.
No problem, dude.
Oh,
I
that's
like
what that
helping,
was? All
I
right,
like
I
helping
seen
good
that.
people do good things, and I know Daniel does everything of quality, so like I don't know if I would want to help if I thought it was gonna be bullshit. So
Well, like you said, the more the merrier.
right? Yeah.
Dude, it
'Cause
sounds
his
like
last name's Mary.
It sounds like a tremendous amount of work, and that's one of them things
No.
that the longer you do it, the more impact it's going to
Well, I
have.
mean, it's exciting. I mean, Daniel was talking about it at South Park, and I guess I'm gonna be wrong again, but like an eavesdropper heard it and was like, "Hey, man, you won't let me be a part of that." Like he did,
What?
didn't he? Didn't you
Who
say
said
some
that?
dude wanted to just like be a random part of it?
Yeah.
Who was that?
Somebody overheard that, and I'm not going to mention any names,
All
but
right,
somebody
all right.
overheard it and was being very excited about it. And I was like, pump the brakes, take it easy.
He was already co-owner.
So with Daniel on the
There you
line,
go.
too,
Who was it?
If you, I don't even know. I walked up to them
Yeah.
because I was with Resurfaces, one of their wives, and she was ready to go, and then he got caught in a conversation, and I walked.
What you were
into
doing?
it.
Keeping it warm while they were playing?
No, they didn't even play. Surface played, not Resurface.
It's very
Surface
complicated.
played.
Jesus.
But Daniel is still a group in the Gulf Coast United.
Who's
so
still
he's
in?
on Daniel.
Oh, he's still
a
part of that?
He can see it.
Oh,
No,
yeah,
he's
'cause
not a
he's friends with
representative,
your
but
boy, Zach.
Dude, we have
That's
a
your boy,
Build a
huh?
Band member on the line. Is it true y'all did a blood sacrifice? Get down on the bottom of this bullshit. Zord
It
Jones.
was a baby lamb. It was a baby lamb. No, the thing is with that, I'm at a wait and see basis. I trust you until you give me a reason not to trust you, and we'll just have to wait and see with that. The intentions are there.
He gave
The
us a few
intentions are good.
reasons, but
I know, and you know what? I'm on the
sorry.
fence about it.
I'm
I'm close to it. I'm close to it. I'm a very patient person.
Well, the thing is,
No, dude, I respect
since
that
they
you're
blocked
like,
me,
you're
I
giving
gave
it the
up
benefit.
on it. I
Oh,
was
they're
in Maryland.
blocking people and shit?
Well, it's a secret group, so if they decide that you're not in it, you can't even see that it
Really?
exists.
Yep.
So I asked Daniel
Right,
today
yeah.
if it was still there, and that's when I found out I got kicked out. But I saw a post from somebody who was actively spreading the shit, like doing all the rules that the guy said, and he still got kicked out because his
Yeah, that
drummer
was pretty
doesn't have
fucked up.
Facebook.
That's fucking ridiculous. That
that's
doesn't even
fucking
make fucking
stupid.
sense. That is
No, that's why-
stupid fucking shit.
And he lives in Mississippi.
We're not gonna take this.
Yeah, he lives in
We know what
Mississippi.
you're doing
He
out there.
said
It's sick what y'all doing to little children and women. It's just not, it can't
Yeah.
happen. This is not your country.
No, and the guy posted it. The guy said, "Look, I messaged him and asked
Yeah.
what happened." He said, "Your drummer didn't post." He said, "My drummer doesn't even get on Facebook."
Right,
Right,
that's
like how
right.
can so that's
So
what I'm saying.
somebody's monitoring. Like this dude has administrators, and people like make sure this guy shares, and this is all his band members' Facebook.
That's
Daniel,
what I
you
want to
gotta-
know. Who
you
the
gotta
fuck has
leave this
time
evil
to
group.
fucking do that? Who the fuck has time to monitor all this shit? That's
Right.
pathetic. They should be working on
Exactly.
their fucking music and their own
And this,
promotions,
I mean,
making
y'all
videos and
MP79
making.
Jack move. Did everybody in the band promote? I mean, there's got to be like that one guy.
Dude,
that does
There's
nobody
usually
in
some
the-
people in the band who
nobody
don't.
in the band
Nobody in my
fucking
band ever
promote.
promotes.
Right, there's
For
al-
the most
no, what I'm
part.
saying is like there's always that one guy that just shows up and plays his instrument
You know what though?
really well.
Yeah.
We didn't have no production company. We didn't have no podcast. We didn't have any of that shit. All we did was we got excited about a show. And when the
That's
band was
awesome.
excited about a show, that
Right.
made promoting so easy
Well, let's say
because
that-
they wanted to tell people. They were
Oh,
proud
yeah,
of
we're
it.
pumped up, man.
Yeah, we
Right.
would build something. We would do something totally non-musical related, kind of like we do with Zombies Eating Sheep. Sometimes we're more worried about our outfits and sewing
Right.
lights to the jacket than even worrying about the music. Like, let's do something to get us excited about the show, and then that was always the best promotion. Like, fuck all these
Right.
people got to put their name. You look at some flyers and they got 15 different names of all these people that are like sponsoring the show and promoting the show, and they don't do fucking nothing.
Because I was
Like,
even
I will give Tony credit. You look at a lot of ads for, Twist Alarm in Southport, and they're sponsored ads. You're seeing them for a reason. You know
Yeah,
what?
and he shares
Instead
it a
of-
lot.
You can spend $5 and have, your show.
$5.
Thank you, Pickle.
Yeah.
You can have it seen by 1,000
avid
people.
booster.
Do you know how much 1,000 flyers cost? And
Right.
the people who don't have Facebook and they can't afford the internet or figure out how to use it, I don't want them at a fucking show anyway. Stay home. Ain't nobody's coming except other bands anyway.
right, it's musicians playing for musicians. But that's what I thought when I saw the golf course and everybody. How far is it going to go to where I can't talk, man? They can see how many beers I don't drink.
Before we almost got to finish, I just want to say, fuck out of town bands. Fuck you. There's nothing here for you. There's just us, and there's no one there. There's no money
Right.
there. There's no one at these shows. We're just doing it because we love it and
And it's a
can't give up.
Mississippi band at that, to where
Yes,
like
oh.
New Orleans has
Not
this,
even a real
I
country.
thought it was an Alabama
like
band.
New Orleans has the stigma with cover bands and this and that. Gulf Coast, everybody's only thinking about that little strip.
What I'm
with
saying is the
this
Gulf
and that.
Coast thing. They say it's Gulf Coast, but they are all trying to take advantage of the New Orleans and Metairie
Because they
people
don't
who
have shit
actually
there.
really,
What's
you know what I'm
fucked up
saying? They were
is-
taking advantage of what they thought were our, because we have a lot of people
Right.
that are interested in what we're doing.
And everybody's passionate. I wish when Richard
The
was
passion.
on, he would have talked about that app he's working on.
I was
Yeah.
hoping he was going to talk
That's
about you
still-
smashing
it's
his
still in
face
the
into the
He's
cake.
working on that app that pretty much is like that. He's working on the app that's pretty much what that dude's doing right now. But it's an app to where, like, if Zombies Eating Sheep wanted to book a show in
Yeah.
Alabama, you just get on your app and find somebody your style, and then you trade shows.
Yeah, that's what we need, a
Now,
directory, not a goddamn promotional.
But the way with
Absolutely.
the whole begging and the panhandling, everybody comes. I wonder if it's gonna get to the point to where it's like, all right, Resurface, Enclave got their CD release show. Are they gonna come up to me and be like, can we sell our shirts here or put a flyer here? Like,
Band
can you sell
handling.
like, yeah,
Well, you know-
band handling. That's a new term. Band handling. That is what's happening right now.
Oh, dude, Brawley, you're doing wonderful, man. You're helping take this music scene back. We're defeating.
He said scene.
He
That's
said
right.
He said scene.
It's a secret word.
He said scene.
Slash cut. We're taking it back.
The fucking couch in here just screamed at me. You
Yeah,
said the
dude,
secret
you knew
word.
what I was talking about.
They don't have a couch in here. We gave that up.
They don't need to know that.
All
It's
right.
not real.
But yeah, dude,
Alright.
I think everybody, can I just say quickly, I think everybody here has been doing great shit. 2016 has been an incredible year for all the bands that
Agreed.
put the work in. bands like CAIN Resurrection, The Absence Project, people want to fucking hate on that, but those dudes fucking work really hard. Everything they put out is seriously quality. And now we're going to get to go to you guys' CD release, and it's going to be the same fucking thing. Like, people came to that show at Southport this weekend. People are going to fucking be. This is going to be a big show at Twist next weekend. So I'm excited that, like, people are excited. Like, y'all aren't the only ones excited, but the fact that y'all are, like, bands are excited, everybody's excited.
Well, dude, Daniel, thanks for calling. Good luck. Keep us up to date on the website and the shows.
All right, take it easy.
All right, man.
Holla.
Hey, one last thing. We went to Billsberry Flowboy
We did.
at House of Blues. He was on the show. When he was on the show, I started getting weird feelings about the show. He didn't seem very excited about it. It wasn't, I mean, he just came off of a CD release. He was hyped. This show seemed more like, I think I'm doing it because I feel like I should, almost. He didn't seem very excited about it. And I think we've seen why.
Yeah, it's a little disappointing.
Yeah. Only because I got such high. It's Batman v Superman to comic book nerds. It couldn't live up to the hype that we had for it.
Yeah.
I think he lost a little bit. He still was good. The dude, lyrically, he's a fucking
incredible.
genius. He's amazing. He's a great performer. But it didn't look like the same heart was in it. It looked like going through the motions. And he's good at going through the motions. Dude, solid. Consistent.
Agreed.
But I didn't see the fire in it.
Yeah. No, I'm with you, man. And I really kind of felt like I wanted it. You know what I mean? I almost like needed it kind of thing to see somebody that does what he does well do it, you know?
All right, they had a lot of people working there. This is a House of Blues. You had a light engineer. You had a sound engineer. You had, people from the show.
Security,
right.
bartenders, the whole nine yards.
What the fuck was up with the production? Like, that was the worst produced show I've seen in a long time.
Yeah.
Twist Alarm fucking ate their lunch.
Yeah,
dinner and breakfast. Like, they really did. Like, when they set up the projector with us, it was a huge screen. They did a good job. They put forth effort.
Yes.
House of Blues looked like they were just like, hey, what you got? Okay, here. Yeah, it's on. No help, no adjustment, no...
I gotta say, I watched The Light Girl periodically, and not once did I see her even change the light, like black
What you mean, light girl?
Yeah, just
you
because
think she light skinned? You got a problem with that?
No, the bitch sitting down not doing anything.
The light girl.
What was up with the...
Oh, I got it. I got it.
What was up with the overthrow? Like, it had a white light behind it. It's only one last phone call. We're going to run late. Brawley, you're too good of a guest. We're taking it back. Who's on the phone?
Somebody called?
Yes.
Wesley.
What?
What?
This is Wesley. Is BRAWLA still on the air?
Yeah,
what's up, buddy?
Got about 2 minutes. Make it count.
All right, man. What's going on? Look, hey, man, I'm out here in the sticks. I've been listening to your show, bro. My good friend, the BRAWLA, every word's cutting out, though, man. Yeah, I gotta get some better satellites up there.
We had to edit him, and it's your fucking satellite, pal.
Oh, it's gotta be mine, man. Shit, look. Yeah, I've been trying to tune in on 2 different phones, man, and like every other word's cutting out.
Yeah, it's because your cell phone connection, your mobile network's just not able to stream the show. Sorry.
That may be what it is. That may be what it is, man.
But we'll probably hear it better on YouTube tomorrow. And Wesley even got called. Wesley's a partner of mine I work with, lives in Mississippi. We went to Maryland together, and we both was trying to listen with it cutting out.
Right,
because we both was in the Sofie thing. I'm like, dude, I sent my hand in. Let's see if it works.
Yeah,
we're gonna post it up. So
I was asking, am I gonna be able to play it back tomorrow or what?
We'll definitely have it by probably tomorrow night, and definitely everything on Tuesday morning will be ready.
You can go to if you go to notrealradio.com, you'll be able to listen to it off of SoundCloud and download it. If you get a podcast app too, it's pretty fun, easy. You just get a podcast app if you got an Android phone or
like
iTunes,
Beyond Pod,
and just go Not Real Radio, hit subscribe, and it downloads it.
I even downloaded your app and everything, and it was still cutting out.
Yeah. No.
Unfortunately,
he's a good supporter. He's a good friend.
I think the quality is too high right now for the social.
No, babe, he can't even
network.
make a fucking phone call. The thing's cutting in and out.
It's for the mobile network.
He's in Magnolia, Mississippi.
Right.
I think if you're on
they just got the
Wi-Fi,
internet yesterday. This dude's on a flip phone trying to listen to the show.
Yeah, I'm still.
Man, thanks for calling in.
Thanks, Wesley, buddy.
Man, look, take it easy, man. I love the show.
All right, man. Thank you.
It
was cool. Wesley's good people.
Oh, he really is. When I was up there,
I tried so hard not to get mad tonight.
No, it's cool.
When you were up there, you felt like the largest and smartest person.
No, when I was showing people the palm reading. A lot of people started following it from Georgia, Florida, Pennsylvania.
Oh, cool, man.
Nice.
I mean, because I was in a little group trying to listen to this thing, and it was like,
Yeah.
wait, which one? I was like, I'm gonna be on it next Sunday. So they all said they was gonna listen, whether or not. I mean, Wesley was the only one that called, but whether the other ones listened or not, they said they would.
Dude, you a likable motherfucker, and I can understand why so many people do. It's a pleasure to have known you so long. I remember one time I thought you were a prick, probably because you are a fucking prick. But now I'm like, I like this guy.
It's called white privilege.
One time you came up to me, and it was
You say
after,
this, but I
you had a really good show.
I
You
don't,
did.
I don't use those words. Maybe I said something.
I paraphrase. I don't speak West
Okay,
Coast,
so
man.
I'll say paraphrasing, but I probably meant it as a sign of respect. Like, look, man, I remember when MP79 used to run it. Now it seems like Aggro-Fate is running the kind of show. But
Yes.
at the show, like even Jared said, that don't sound like your words. You was like, the way you worded it when you was drunk and spitting on me and
Right,
you was
right.
jacking
Yeah, it
coke. You was like, yeah.
I gotta fucking yell. You're 50 feet in the air.
But you're like, he's like, yeah. I remember when you came up to me. He's like, I remember when MP79 was running a show, and now you're like, Aggro-Fate's the shit now. I'm like, I never used that word ever, because I was always appreciative if one person came, and like Aggro-Fate had a good, I wouldn't say career, because I never really made money that I made any bills with.
I totally misread it.
But,
I'm serious. I did. After I got to know you, I'm like, wow, I took that so fucking wrong. And you know why?
When I was paying Amish, I was kind of paying like, it's kind of like odd. I would guess more surreal to see, like, we looked up to y'all, and then of course, I mean, maybe if all those bands were stuck around, who knows what the future would have been for them. But in my time, when Aggro-Fate was at its peak, you had the Aggro-Fate, Through It Was, this and that. Like, no matter what show you played, it was packed somehow, some fortunate way. So when I saw you and you came to that one, because I remember we played a show and you was painting in between, then you tried to sell the shit after.
What do you mean try?
Oh, I mean, you did sell the shit after.
$30.
When somebody would want to buy it, I'd hurry up and paint a monkey with a giant penis or an alien.
But yeah, Friday when you were saying that, I was saying...
Oh, no.
Really?
I'd start as a Fleur-de-lis, and then chicks would be like, oh, it's so pretty. I love the colors and the Fleur-de-lis. And I'm like, and by the end, it was a monkey and an alien. They didn't buy it.
But I would never regard us as we was the shit. It was just fortunate. Because I think even if Aggro-Fate would have started and been at the peak at right now, it wouldn't have been the same as it was during that time.
Yeah.
It just seemed like it was just, it was just like a good
I'm looking
time.
forward to see you on stage again.
I'm hoping it works well, man. I don't know. I mean, it's just all catapulted from that birthday show. I mean, it was such a surprise success.
Man, you were on that show. I remember it.
That was incredible.
Yeah, they didn't miss a beat. They're tight. And dude, Jared at The Void is so fucking good.
Yeah.
That is great,
Well,
too.
I mean, just seeing where Jared came from to where the first drum set and to where he felt like he had to have this massive set.
Right.
To where now I feel like it's probably the most minimum. And I'm musically instrument inclined to where I don't know the difference. So I always go for him as far as all that shit. But his sets got smaller. And then it was even a point to where he even got, like, I guess Aggro-Fate thinking up. He got conceited in the set. And then somebody told him he didn't know shit, and he started over.
Yeah,
he
stepped his game up.
Yeah, he's like, just because I know blast beats doesn't mean I know the fundamentals. So he went to the basics and then worked his way up. I mean, it's cool to see, and I like The Void a lot because it's testing him out. That's the fastest. I mean, they're way faster than Aggro-Fate ever was or anything he's been a part of.
That's awesome. Well, dude, out there, thank you for listening. Check us out, NotRealRadio.com. We're on SoundCloud, iTunes. The YouTube video will be out. Thanks for listening on MixLR. Sorry if your signal sucks. Allie, you got anything else?
No, I think that was it. Just remember Casa, and it's on April. Oh, shit. See, this is why I don't do this.
April 1st.
It's April. So it's actually on April Fool's Day. I wanted to make sure because I didn't know.
Well, no, but what's funny is my friend TJ thanked me. His wife, she's a big-time lawyer, valedictorian, like top lawyer in Jefferson Parish. Her group puts that on.
Right.
Oh, cool.
Because for the foster kids. And,
here it is. Yeah. So it is. It's in the Children's Museum, 7 to 10 p.m.
All
It's
right.
an adult event, April 1st.
Coming up next, we're going to play the Ravens of October songs from their new
Again.
CD.
Yes. Contact.
We're feeling fun. This is the end of Not Real Radio 9.
Oh, yeah. Thank you for having me aboard.
Awesome.